let's do a cheers to the Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer podcast.
We ride again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Play Alberta Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And the number one.
Let's go!
Here she come now, say moaning, moaning.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, moaning. Hey, you give me love and I feel alright now.
Makes my day.
You gotta toss and turn and feel alright, and feel alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel
Conceivable.
so good, so good, so fine, so fine.
No way.
It's alright when I feel alright. I say yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was
Shaking, moaning, moaning.
Hey, 6 o'clockers, get crushed!
Shotgun dead and I come on moaning.
Hey, 6 o'clockers, get crushed!
Don't stop cooking as I feel alright now.
Hey, 6 o'clockers, get crushed!
Don't stop now, come on moaning, come on, yeah. I say yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta see you make me feel so good, so good.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Breaking a back, making hacky slacks. Trev won't let us stop. Grandma in the sweatshop, sweating through a shirt. She finally just had to blur. My fingers hurt.
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 Get back to work. What a jerk. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. Get back to work. What a jerk.
Peekaboo. Oh.
place having some beers.
Hey, hot tub, peekaboo.
Laughing so hard you just are in tears.
Hey, hot tub, peekaboo.
Sunday
afternoon, what should you do? Hop in the hot tub for some peekaboo. Hot tub peekaboo, splashing around. Hot tub peekaboo, it's going down. Hot tub peekaboo, where are you now? Hot tub peekaboo, better not drown. Hey. Family's coming home, just 10 minutes to play. Wings, beers, and a hot tub. Trev's favorite day. Down. Hot tub peekaboo, where are you now? Hot tub peekaboo, better not drown. Hot tub peekaboo, splashing around. Hot tub peekaboo, it's going down. Hot tub peekaboo, where are you now? Hot tub peekaboo.
6:09 on the Nielson Show on a Friday. What's up? What's happening, everybody? Thank you very much for being here today. How about Team Canada yesterday, hey?
Didn't see it coming.
Who would have saw that coming? We end up cashing the old puck line, which was nice yesterday.
Yeah, and a little history as well last night.
My God, how incredible is that guy?
I'm just saying, I don't bury the lead here.
Man, thank you, Eric.
Hey,
I wasn't even sure I'd be able to fit it in today. LeBron,
I'm sure you would have found a moment.
LeBron James triple-double last night, no big deal. I saw a great stat. What's the score of this Finland? Finland's still up 3-1, which is nice. Huss and I had that in a little parlay yesterday as well. They were like plus 154 dogs. By the way, Play Alberta, title sponsor, Edmonton Sports Talk. Anyway, LeBron James last night, triple-double. His first career triple-double happened when Bronny was 105 days old. Last night he had a triple-double and then checked out of the game, and Bronny checked into the game. Think about how insane that is.
How many days old is he now?
I don't know, 20.
I just want to wrap around
21, 22? Probably 21 or 22, I think. It's nuts. Absolutely insane. Triple-double last night for LeBron James. 28, 10, and 10, I think he finished with. And I had the Lakers on a ticket. Money line on a ticket. Now I need Canada only to win by 2, and I cash a nice little ticket as well. So we're off and running today. This is a great Friday show. Sorry for everybody who's like, man, you're starting the show with this. Eric brought it up.
Approximately 7,800 days old is Bronny James.
And he was 105 days old when LeBron had his first.
That's your gap there. Yeah.
Unbelievable. That's why he's the greatest of all time, man. Simple as that. Done and done. We don't need to get into it the rest of the day. I'll leave it alone.
I think Karl Malone was the one he passed. The mailman.
He passed Karl Malone. Yeah, he passed the mailman, who delivered even late in his career. All right, 780-218-9999. Man, you made me happy today.
More on that later.
I have a big question for both of you guys, actually. Are you guys ready for a big question? I have a big question for you. And Trev, I have a big question for you as well.
Same question?
Same question for both of you guys. I was wondering if both of you guys would be my Valentine. I got you some chocolate hearts. For Valentine's Day. Here you go, Rick. You're my Valentine. Trev, you're my Valentine too.
Oh,
will you guys be my Valentine?
I will be your Valentine.
All right, good.
I will join Trevor in being your Valentine.
I don't think I've ever had
Thanks, guys.
You've never had a chocolate heart? We had
like a nice little Valentine's Day threesome here.
Oh, this is
terrific.
Threesome ever.
Yeah, this is going to be incredible.
This is great. Man, I meant to grab some cinnamon hearts. I forgot.
That's okay. I got you a chocolate heart, buddy. Lots of them. You can share them around the office. Maybe I'll even have one.
See how many you can fit in your mouth.
With me. Let's see how many of these chocolate hearts you can fit in your mouth.
Eat the whole sack by the end of the show.
That's too much chocolate, man.
Anyway, that's yeah.
Yes, I will, Dusty.
Good. Accepted. You are my Valentine this year, and you're my Valentine this year, LTE. And Bone says, write an AI song about it. About LeBron's triple-double, or about the boys being my Valentines?
Both.
But maybe both. That's not a bad idea. Justin the Pizza Guy's in and says, hey, Mila is asking where Draisaitl's goal song is since he scored yesterday. I'm just the middleman. You know, that's a good call.
Right.
That's a good call.
Try. Leon scored a goal tonight. Watching him play is quite a sight. You know this song is tight. Oilers fans, come on. You loved him endlessly since he was drafted number 3. He's a center with a size that was born in Cologne. Try to stop him, you can't do much more. That ain't no lie. You just wanna see him shoot and score. It was try. Gonna make a fool out of you. Probably score a goal and assist on 2. You can't stop him, and that ain't no lie. Cause it's try. Don't even try to play him rough. Leon is a German, so you know he's tough. His hands are crazy and Aikens loves his eyes. Yeah, it's try. Gonna make a fool out of you. Probably score a goal and assist on 2. You can't stop him, and that ain't no lie. Cause it's try. Don't even try to play him rough. Leon is a German, so you know he's tough.
A little conch for Leon Draisaitl leading the Germans to a victory yesterday as well. And if you need a conch this morning, don't be shy. If maybe you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM and you've never texted in and you never really asked for a conch, but you kind of want a conch, let's just do it. Let's just text us. 780-218-9999 is where you can get in. Here's a conch. Here's an all-time conch. Onaway J is in. Says, good morning, fellas, and happy Friday. I am so pumped. I have 4 days off this weekend, and my wife and kids are gone all weekend. I'll be watching Team Canada today with no responsibilities at all. Can I get a conch to my freedom? What a feeling. Onaway J, you lucky son of a gun. You lucky son of a gun. Like that's the thing. Like you love your wife, you love your kids. You probably haven't had the house to yourself for 4 straight days in years. This is a once in a lifetime experience for you, Onaway J.
He's also not, Valentine's Day weekend, and he's free and
he's
easy.
Just taking it easy.
Buy some chocolates for himself.
He's gonna get that 2-for-1 deal at Royal Pizza and just eat it all himself.
Why not?
That's
he's
that's
living
amazing.
Living the life.
I was putting the Muzz to bed last night, and I go to put her to bed, and she goes, or 2 nights ago, I guess. She goes, Daddy, you should use one of your free days. Like the kids and Tam for like birthdays or Father's Day and stuff will give me little like coupons for free days. And I've got like 6 of them stored up downstairs because I haven't used them. And I was like, man, that's a good idea. Maybe I should use a free day. But then I use a free day and I feel extremely like selfish because I'm not with the family. So I never use them. I'm piling them
absolves
up.
you of like
everything.
tasks and
everything.
stuff.
I just get to chill in the basement all day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I'm going to save them up and take a month. In like 6 years, I'm going to hand them to Tam and be like, see ya.
There's no fine print on the bottom.
3 weeks in the basement. Just leave me alone. No, there's no expiry date.
Must use by,
no expiry date.
Cannot use consecutively as a.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Jake the Potato texts into the Paris Dealers inbox today. He says, morning, boys. I'm playing as Cupid today in the office. I'm running around in only an adult diaper and a crossbow. Do I hear an HR complaint coming?
I do like the idea, and I appreciate people dressing up for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's good. Awesome stuff. All right, Nielsen Show today and every day brought to you by Whis Johnson.
Whis Johnson, whoa.
Nothing says I love you for Valentine's Day like a new furnace. It's the gift that keeps on giving heat year-round for the ones that you love. Get a new Train furnace now and you get 15% off any additional mechanical systems done at the same time. Air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, garage heater. 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. It's a pretty sweet deal. Check them out. The best in the biz. The gold medalists of furnaces and other things. Whis-Johnson.com. Paris Jewelers inbox is already hopping today. Do not pay for 1 year at PJ's with their flexible payment options. Valentine's Day is, tomorrow. PJ's is just going to be lined up today. just lined up at Paris Jewelers. You have to book a reservation.
You have to bring out the velvet ropes.
Oh, that's always a good idea. I'd like to get velvet ropes at the Estes. We have a little red carpet, but velvet ropes would take it to another level. ParisJewelers.com, Canadian family owned. You can visit them at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, and St. Albert Centre. And of course, one of your text messages to the Paris Jewelers inbox will win the text of the day.
Royal Pizza.
It's the text of the day. Best and freshest ingredients you'll find. Top-notch service for over half a century, 55 years. Order online today, royalpizza.ca, or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. They've got Valentine's month going on right now. You get the medium pizza, you get the salad, you get the chocolate cake for dessert. Two can dine, $37.95 at all Royal Pizza locations.
Or in Onaway Jay's case, one will dine.
Yeah. Oh, man, I cannot wait to hear how he spent his whole long weekend.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be great.
It's Costanza-esque when he's eating the block of cheese.
The Summer of George.
It's the weekend of Onaway Jay.
Yeah, Onaway Jay, you should definitely eat a block of cheese.
Why not?
Just nibble on it like a little mouse throughout the entire weekend. That would be pretty good. All right, here's the show for when you get into your morning announcements. We'll talk about Canada yesterday.
It's a busy show.
United States looked pretty good as well. You know what? It is a busy show.
We've wasted.
We got a lot of things to take care of.
We shouldn't really be lollygagging as much as we
I should not have talked about LeBron off the top. That was a waste of time. It was a waste of time. Asking
we'll
you
fit
guys
it in.
Asking you guys to be my Valentine, wasted time.
It's not a waste.
I love you, Trev.
Thank you. I love you too.
Thanks, man. We'll get to some fun stuff just after 6:30. We have our draft category set for Tuesday's Olympic draft. We're going to determine the draft order coming up at 6:30 today. We're going to crack a box for Wayne Sports Cards. Filled a little break in the crack pack yesterday. We did this once before. We're going to open up this box of SP Game Used. There's 8 guys who each have 4 teams. So we open it up, and then they get the cards for the respective teams. So we'll do that today. I even brought in my little crack pack knife. Careful, I'll cut you. So we're going to get into that. We'll go card cam and everything at 6:45 today, so that'll be fun.
Okay. The knife reminds me of a player suiting up for Switzerland later today in Pew Suitor. Punch me.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole grocery store.
This is a grocery. It's kind of a bit of a.
You use the thicker ones.
Thicker,
a little thicker, but
still get the job done. I walked past somebody at Save On last night. I didn't like the way they were doing it. We're moving too slow. Like, my piece count used to be at like 70 pieces an hour.
I can't go into a grocery store without.
It drives me nuts.
Like, I got to bite my tongue a few times, and I got to just look away and keep walking.
This person was walking up and down the aisle, like slowly looking for the product that they were about to box. I was just like, you got to be moving quicker here. Like, we used to do night shift, and it was like a bunch of Tasmanian devils in there. Like, it was a race. Like, let's fill these shelves, man. God, modern day grocery generation just doesn't get it. Craig Button's going to join us. Chris Johnston at his baby. So he's off today. He'll be back next week. He's got a
baby,
handsome little son. Sent me a picture of him yesterday. He looks extremely cute. So Button's going to join us. Before we get to Button today, just after 7 o'clock, I know some of you will be like, hey, when's the key word for the Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition? It's coming up right at 7 o'clock, like right when we come back at 7 o'clock. Then we'll get to Craig Button. Then we'll get to your Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the Day. Oh, I forgot to tell them what to call it. I figured they would early bird bet. There we go. We'll have that going up here pretty quickly. Might be a little chalky, but we'll see. We'll see what number they give us. That's a good for the Italian Center. Marshall Ferguson's going to join us to talk CFL free agency. Also, by the way, CFL free agency. What were we saying yesterday? Who hasn't signed yet? Shamar Bridges. Then he signed yesterday afternoon.
Back in the hammer, along with Curly Gittins Jr.
Okay, so those guys are rolling out. Keandre Smith, Shamar Bridges, Curly Gittins Jr.,
yes,
Kenny Lawler, and then they also signed Carrick Wheatfall from the Bombers, who's kind of a low-key, good potential guy.
Yeah.
That's a strong group again for Bo Levi Mitchell.
Absolutely.
5,000 yards incoming for Bo Levi. Oh, Lucas Texton says he was at Save On 2 last night. Oh, what time, Lucas?
Interesting.
I was there, actually. I was there around 5. It was early. It wasn't even night. It was like late afternoon. Sorry, guys. I might have misled you on my timing of the grocery trip last night. So Marsh is going to join us around 7:45. We got kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. We'll do a red and white breakfast. We did one yesterday. It was good luck. Canada ended up winning. They get Switzerland today. Finland is still up on Sweden 3-1 with 8:38 left. Classic battle between two bitter rivals. We're going to check in with Brent Sake at the world's longest hockey game. We're going to get Saker on the phone around 8:30. They're trying to push towards $1 million in fundraising. Saker said he'll be on the ice at that time.
Love it.
So that should be good.
We got an official as well texting in, Scott from Wainwright. Ref the shift last night.
Oh, there he is.
Got a nice...
this is a great text.
Looking for a conch.
Scott from Wainwright says, fellas, I refed a shift last night, the world's longest hockey game. Very inspiring to see what those guys are doing, putting their bodies through to raise money for life-saving cancer treatment. Brother-in-law is playing goal in it, and every shift is for my daughter, his niece, who is again going through cancer treatment. We are so grateful for his participation in her name. It's remarkable. It's not easy. I was honored to be there with those guys. They deserve a conch. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Scott from Wainwright, thank you for the text. Thank you for volunteering out there. Best of luck with everything of your family, and a conch indeed. So yes, we will catch up with Saker around 8:30. We'll have your Marmot Basin Snow Report. Ben from Bent Stick's going to be in again, and we're going to be taking. Oh, you're going to love this, Rick. Their house beer English style pub ale. That checks all the boxes.
I love Ben. I love Ben Stick, and the beer just completes
We're showcasing their house beer English style pub ale, which is like a curling. It's like the house curling.
Sure,
it's like a curling beer.
Yeah,
and it's in support of Team Sturmey, who are curling out of the Saville Center. So,
if I may, maybe present one of these chocolates to Ben when he comes in as well. We could kind of have a...
You can't pass off my Valentine's Day chocolates to you and get somebody else to be your Valentine?
You've given them to me. No, I won't ask him to be my Valentine.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
But I think you just open the bag
I thought
here.
you were going to...
kind of...
Those do look good, don't
just
they?
Just a little spill out here,
Those
right?
do look good, don't they?
And then you can just kind of, help yourself as the day...
Yeah, but just don't ask him to be your Valentine, because you're my Valentine.
Yeah, no,
Both you guys are my Valentine.
Well, you've already...
You can't be anybody else.
You jumped on that quick?
Yeah, that's... I know what to do. I know what to do.
This ain't your first Valentine's, eh?
All right, let's get into your morning announcements here. 6 o'clock hour brought to you by Ewell.
Ewell, your partner in power.
Hey, you'll love working with these guys. Get it? Love the day before. How's that chocolate? How's that chocolate? Is it good?
Milk chocolate. Pretty good. Fairly fresh.
Good.
This clearly isn't like old stock.
Okay, that's good news.
That,
All right.
You never know sometimes with the label. It's delicious. It's a home run. You have my heart. Et cetera, et cetera.
Light up the life.
Can I kiss you on
somebody.
the lips?
You want to? Come Valentine's Day.
We're not doing the splits.
After all, you are my Valentine.
Third hour, I kiss you on the lips.
Instead of him doing the splits. Let's. You know what? I'll say this.
1,000 likes and it's open mouth.
No, it's not. With that being said, I do love you.
A nice
I do love
chocolatey kiss. Pucker up there, Valentine.
We're on fire today. 6 o'clock hour brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical projects with 3 Edmonton area locations. You can order online anytime, ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. All right, how good did Canada look yesterday?
Well, yeah.
They look good.
And this was the stiffest test of the preliminary round. So
I'm not sure they allow a goal in the preliminary round.
If they do, I think we have one of those, what do you call them? A
summit?
A summit.
A summit. Yeah.
But you were talking, and you kind of have some inside information on the Swiss team we'll see later this afternoon.
Well, I don't even know if Giannoni started, but the guy's a freak.
Giannoni, yeah.
I was saying to Rick, I need Canada to win by 2 to finish off a pretty nice little bet. And I said, well, and I know sometimes Switzerland keeps it close.
Swiss goalies, though.
That's why, yeah.
World Juniors, World Championships, whatever.
Martin Gerber.
Sure.
Who was the other one? There was Martin Gerber, and then there was...
There's a guy in Saskatoon years ago.
Was it Jonas Hiller?
Buns or Huns or something like that? Or
Jonas Hiller was a Swiss goalie, wasn't it? Yeah.
They're
but I said to
sneaky,
Rick,
man.
I said, is the Swiss goalie Leonardo Giannoni? And he looked it up, and yeah, it is Giannoni.
38 years old.
Giannoni, I called games with Giannoni in the 2006 Viking Cup. He was 16 on the Swiss like U17 or U18 team. That dude's still grinding it out. And so I don't know if he starts or if Akira Schmid will start, but Canada, Switzerland today. Switzerland, has and what they win 4-0 in their opener against France.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a different thing. Switzerland does have a tendency to hang around.
Okay.
But Canada looked outstanding yesterday.
Well, and Switzerland doesn't, I don't think, have the pedigree as well up and down the lineup of what the Czechs produced.
Yeah.
And if you did that against Czechia, it's...
I'm thinking it'll probably be 4-5-6-1 type of thing.
I'll be surprised if they allow a goal. That's kind of the thing now. And then you got France on Sunday, which... That's
Wee-wee.
Good one, Trev.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Are you waiting all day for that one to sneak in a wee-wee?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll come back and continue. Your thoughts on Team Canada yesterday. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Did they look better than you thought they would look? And remember, this is a pretty damn good team, and we'll talk about Connor McDavid's performance. Comes out, lowers the boom early. What is this? Game 3 against the Los Angeles Kings in the first round of the playoffs?
Whoa.
Like, he was bringing the heat yesterday. He looked on a different level. He was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. So we'll get into that. We'll hear what Trev thinks about it. Obviously, big hockey cat. You were locked in yesterday. Every time I hear you cheering like crazy. We're going to get to that coming up just after 6:30 here. If you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, let's go. Keep those text messages coming in as well. But if you are listening on 95.7, a couple quick minutes of commercials, traffic update with the lovely Pauline Higgins. Then you're back with us. If you're listening on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, or watching over on YouTube, we've got a sports update for you with Lieutenant Eric. It is brought to you by the fine folks at Paramount Flooring. Are you ready to treat your feet on Valentine's weekend? Visit them in store or online at ParamountFlooring.ca.
Canada's men's hockey team opening the tournament yesterday with a 5-0 win over Czechia. They will take on Switzerland later today at 1:10. Pair of games already underway this morning. Finland up on Sweden 3-1 in the third. Slovakia leading Italy also 3-1 in the third. At 8:40 this morning, Czechia will battle France. Women's hockey, Canada battling Germany tomorrow at 8:40 in quarterfinals action. Over to the Pebble, Brad Jacobs' rink improving to 2-0 with a 6-3 victory over the USA earlier today. Jacobs and crew will be back on the Pebble later at 11:05 when they take on an 0-2 Sweden team. Rachel Homan, meanwhile, she is in action right now, looking to improve to 2-0. They're on the ice against the United States. Ted Jan Blumen as well at 8 o'clock this morning will be taking part in men's speed skating 10,000 meters. Canada's medal count sitting at 7 with 3 silver and 4 bronze. The Edmonton Oil Kings hit the ice tonight. They're in Calgary starting a home-and-home with the Hitmen. Puck drops 7 o'clock. Two teams are back here tomorrow night from Rogers Place. Over to the NBA, LeBron James becoming the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double, 28 points, 12 assists, 10 boards, as the Lakers head into the All-Star break on a winning note, 124-104 against the Mavs. Portland winning in Utah, 135-119, and the Thunder drop one at home to the Bucks, 110-93. OKC 5-5 in their past 10. And Nick Taylor finished opening round tied for 7th, sitting at 7 under par. The AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, Mackenzie Hughes tied for 11th at 6 under. Sports Update brought to you by Paramount Flooring. From custom homes to small renovations, Edmonton's top builders and contractors rely on Paramount Flooring. Our in-house team handles everything from selections to completion, keeping projects on track and on time. Visit our showroom 7 days a week or at paramountflooring.ca.
He's a small town boy living in the big city. Got something shiny on his wrist, so pretty. Negotiations for a phone he did not budge. Got the new Google Pixel and they threw it.
Time is it? Now he knows. What's the weather? It's looking like snow. Does it have an alarm? Wake up after he slept. Have you walked today? How many steps? First watch. Got the time on his wrist. Now here's the twist. You know what's really neat. First watch, it tracks his heartbeat.
6:35. That's via request from Dirty Don, who texted into the Paris Jewelers inbox. Wish today was free advice day. The last week has been weird. How about first watch for Valentine's Day? We got you. We got you, Dirty Don. You know what else it is? It's Friday the 13th. Ooh.
Spooky.
That was me pretending to murder you, buddy. Also, I'll say this. I've never watched any of those movies. I don't watch scary movies. I couldn't tell you. Is Freddy the Friday the 13th guy or is that Jason? Does anybody know, really?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today.
You got to watch Eraserhead.
That sounds too scary.
That's
Is that the guy with a bunch of dots on his head?
That's Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, yeah.
Watch Eraserhead. I think you'll like it. It's a David Lynch flick.
I don't know. I don't know if I probably won't watch that. I feel like I got to watch Godfather.
I've watched Arlington Road, for crying out loud. The least you could do is
but
watch.
you liked it.
Well, you might. I didn't know I would.
That's true. I just don't do scary movies, man.
It's not scary. It's just screwed up.
Oh.
Like, it's not like a...
Oh, okay.
Tweet.
It's a real twist. Like, there's some twists in it.
Yeah.
I do like twists.
Yeah, well, lots of
That's
twists.
why I was watching Wild Things in the office earlier in the week.
Sure.
We're coming into the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today. If you would like to have some juicy, plumpy chicken for lunch, they've got you covered. Go get that plumpy 3-piece. Marinated for 12 hours. Hand battered.
Jay, I'm listening.
3-piece, bone-in, plumpy chicken for just $8 at all Popeyes locations. Edmonton Sports Talk is brought to you by Play Alberta as well. You can find our EST specials up there every day at playalberta.ca. All right, before we're going to do the draft order here, Trev. We're going to get that set up. But before, I want your thoughts on Team Canada yesterday, buddy. You're sitting there, you and Zach in your jerseys, the young guys just fired up for having this moment. I got to know your thoughts on how they looked yesterday and how excited you are moving forward for this team in this tournament.
Take me back, bro. I couldn't stop smiling.
You get to do it again today, buddy.
That was awesome. Like, I remember the last game, 2014 against Sweden. Like those games, like everything about that game. I remember the whole night staying up, playing GTA, which was pretty cool. So yeah, it was special. It truly was special. But As for lines 1 to 2 and 3 and 4, I love McDavid's line. I thought he was sick. I love Crosby's line. I thought they worked very well. The only one I'm kind of like I don't know. It's a little nitpicky here.
Are you going to nitpick the win?
McKinnon's second line, there wasn't a heck of a whole lot going on with that line. So I didn't mind
McKinnon and Suzuki.
Yeah, but the Hagel,
I might maybe try Reinhardt up there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Put Reinhardt, I don't know.
Marchand maybe.
Yeah, Marchand as well. But that was the only thing. I was just every line was pretty well rolling except for that one. So, awesome win. Just I didn't expect them to lose that game. It was just dominating performance from the Canadians. McDavid leading by example. Huge hit. 3 apples. Let's go. It was sick.
Let's go.
It's pretty exciting.
12 years. And then just
they look better than I thought they would. I thought Czechia would hang around. I thought they might score a goal, maybe 2. I thought it'd be like a 5-2 game. They look pretty they started great. McDavid set the tone early.
Yeah.
Physical little drought penalty. But then after McKinnon's goal got called back, and they got a power play out of that, it sort of seemed like Czechia pushed a little bit.
Yeah.
After that, but then Canada took care of business. Finland's going to take care of business here. They're up 3-1 with 40 seconds left. So this throws a real wrench into that pool because Slovakia beats Finland. Finland beats Sweden. There's an empty netter. 4-1 is going to be the final there. Erik Karlsson's pissed.
He is not happy.
Does not like losing to their rival nation. Great day for Finnish fans in attendance. And then I would assume Sweden probably beats Slovakia. So those 3 teams are all going to split, though. They're going to be 1-1 against each other. So that'll start to come down to goal differential, which will make it very, very interesting.
Yeah. But Binnington was awesome. Power play was just great. Just like 4 Nations, man, when they started off against Finland a year ago.
The power play's ridiculous.
McDavid, and then to Crosby and to McKinnon yesterday. Crosby to McDavid, then to McKinnon.
Crosby down to McDavid. Imagine being the netminder.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, Sidney Crosby got the puck. Oh, no, he passed it on to Connor McDavid, who's right here.
Oh, great.
Oh, no, now I got to deal with this. And then McDavid sauces it across, and you're like, you look across, and it's Nathan McKinnon, the league's leading goal scorer, wide open on the far post. That's just unfair.
Yeah, they look good, man. The chemistry was there, and they just brought it. They stuck to, I hate the saying, but they played their game. They stuck to their game plan. They gave it to them. They really, really did. And it was great. I loved it. Every second of it. LT and I were having some soda pops. It was awesome.
Yeah, well, you guys were getting into those gins, weren't you?
Yeah, I got a buzz going on, yeah.
Yeah. It was the Dillons?
Dillons, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dillons
the
small batch.
The official drink of the hangout.
Yeah. Even had to deliver Maddie when he was texting. He said,
Maddie wanted
bring
to
one in there.
I might have one today. Just during the show.
You'll got to twist my arm.
It's the Friday before Valentine's Day.
Probably go good with these chocolates.
Those things are pretty delicious. They're pretty good.
Went down smooth.
Yeah, maybe we'll go get some. We got a bunch in the fridge over there.
Yes, we do.
Maddie's probably going to get mad. Those are for the hangout.
He said as long as you don't drink the ones on display on the table in the hangout.
Oh, well then.
Fridge is free game.
There we go.
That's how I'm understanding
around
it.
7 o'clock, we'll crack a Dillons, eh? Why not?
Why not?
All right, so your thoughts on Canada yesterday, 780-218-9999. I did want to update this Oshawa Generals story quickly because we hit on it yesterday. It ended up being the text of the day yesterday. Oshawa, more like Washawa from Darth Vader. The Oshawa Generals sent out an email to their season ticket holders 2 days ago asking them to please shower before coming to games. Yesterday, they put out an apology, basically. Hey, Gens Nation. I guess that's what they call their fan base.
Gens Nation?
Yeah, because of Generals.
Gens Nation.
Yeah, hey, Gens Nation.
Not having it.
I don't think that's a great handle either.
Come on.
Anyway, hey, Gens Nation. We took a penalty on that last one. It's not our place to overstep like we did. We are sorry and hopeful we can wash this one off. Is it just me, or are the Oshawa Generals hilarious? These guys are hilarious.
First, they say we took a penalty, which, again, hockey.
That makes sense.
I get it. Yeah,
that makes sense.
2 minutes for being stupid. Yeah. And then the wash, which leads me to believe this was all just a ruse to begin with. We're talking about
I think
them.
they probably had a couple stinky fans.
We're talking about Gens Nation. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, it's...
Yeah, but I'm not tuning into an Oshawa Generals game.
No, but people are like, oh, it's...
Mind you, I wouldn't mind to see if from the crowd I could pick out the stinky people.
I would.
Hey?
They should have a stinky cam.
The stinky cam.
It's going around
Just some people
during that
who are
timeout.
the greasy.
Just put some schlub on there, and he's like, ah.
You know what? If you were going to start getting exposed on the stinky cam, you'd start showering before you go to games.
I think so. They could have a sniffer when you walk in.
Yeah,
and then
of course.
they'll
Dog or human?
Both.
Dog, human,
and then they figure
probably.
out where they sit. You put them on the sniff cam. You draw some lines, like and people are like, oh, you stink.
Yeah.
You-
Like, who's the stinky boy in Charlie Brown? What was that guy's
Was
name?
it Linus? Was it
No.
Pigpen?
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Pigpen. What a nickname, Pigpen.
Yeah, and you get to be the Pigpen of the night. The Jens Nation Pigpen of the night.
Anyway, Jen's Nation trying to
Jens Nation.
just sort it out.
I'm
out
not
there.
having that. I tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Anyway, I wanted to update that again just because we had some fun with that yesterday on the show. All right, so we have our categories locked in. We're doing an Olympic draft on Tuesday on the Hangout. It'll be managed by Commissioner Quinn Phillips, myself, Reed Wilkins, defending champion Ben Thompson, and Lieutenant Eric. Matthew Awanek, I think he wants to have Tommy Gazzola riding shotgun as a draft analyst. So we'll get into that.
Cool.
That'll be on Tuesday. Here are the categories that we locked in yesterday for the draft. This is what we got here. So we're going to draft 4 Canadian athletes. This is all-time Winter Olympics. 4 Canadian athletes, 2 athletes from other countries. We each have to draft 3 events from the games, events/sports. We have 2 top Canadian moments. We have 1 out of competition Canadian moment. We have 1 scandal. We have 1 host city. We have 1 movie about a Winter Olympic story. We have 1 sport that we'd like to put into the Olympics. We each have to draft 1 of the ring colors. And then there will be a commissioner's pick. All right, so this is looking at 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's an 18-round draft. So it's a good one. We're going to be doing this on Tuesday from 9 to 11 on the Hangout, which will be live on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, over on YouTube if you are a 95.7 Cruise FM listener. We think you'll like
Coming
it.
off a long weekend, too. Hey, that's a little different.
I
Usually we
know.
have them later on the week. Things get a little, but this is going to be
Straight into the fire.
Get right in there, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. 11 likes away from changing 100. And shout out to Conch to everybody who helped us get past 14,000 subs yesterday. All right, let's determine this draft order.
You want one, I think.
What would
Some drafts you're like,
is it golden goal? Is that what the number one is? Or?
I think, again, I don't want to tip my hand too much, but I think there's a few number ones that are pretty strong.
See, but there's
that
a
I
few
would-
number ones. Then would you be okay with number 2 if there's a few number ones?
No, but I'm going to sit down.
Yeah.
I'm going to gather with the scouting staff. But I think
Makes sense.
There's a certain, and then also getting the snake.
The one and the snake.
The
is
head or
big
the
for you,
tail.
This one, yeah, that's a big one. All right, Trev, let's do it. Let's get this draft order. How it works is we spin the wheel.
You boys ready?
We're ready. The first name chosen gets first pick of where they want. They can take first pick, they can take second, they can take third, they can take fourth.
Or chair.
Yes.
Yeah, or they can select where they want to sit. All right, let's spin this wheel. Trev, where is it on the right?
It's right here.
It's
on the right side.
It's on the right side in the middle is where the thing is. Okay. I don't feel like I've picked first in a draft in a long time. I'd sure like that.
Oh, he'd
I'd
sure like that, Trev. If you
Putting that out there.
All right,
Get
Trev,
the
what
wheel
color
there.
am I? I can't see it from here.
You're
What-
blue.
I'm blue. What color's Rick?
Red.
All right. And the other guys?
Reed is yellow
Okay.
and Benny is green.
All right. Let's do it. Spin
that wheel.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Good
see
spin
here.
there.
Give me a blue on the
Trev.
right. Give me a blue on the right. Give me a blue on the right
here we
side.
go. Here.
Let's go.
He's spoken into existence. That's green?
Oh, that's Benny.
Oh, come on.
Benny. Okay.
Damn it.
You're gonna
You're
draft
close.
last.
I
You're
was a
gonna draft
centimeter
last.
away, man.
You're gonna draft
All
last.
right. Spin that
That
wheel.
wheel. Second spin.
Oh, my God.
Another good spin.
That was so close.
Up.
Oh, no. I'm going to get hosed again.
You got it.
Second.
Second? I'm picking second? I have a
Dusty
choice? Okay.
is
All right. All right.
second.
Man, that was close, too.
Shoot.
Was.
All right. Let's spin the last time. This is for the third choice here. Reed Wilkins versus Lieutenant Eric.
Here we go.
Here we go. Spin that wheel. All right, let's see.
My favorite part right there.
Comes down.
I love saying that.
It's red. Who's that? Is that Reed Wilkins?
Reed, so
all right, Reed. So LT.
Unfortunately.
Give old YouTube Trev the death stare over there. Yeah,
please don't.
Greasy
You
move.
spun the wheel.
You want chocolate?
You know what, man? I'll say this.
Yeah,
you could still end up with the 4-5 swing.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I want second overall pick or if I want the 4-5
Well, you
swing.
just said it when I said first overall. You said, well, there might be 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
So why would you want to wait? You would if you are picking second, you'd say I want second pick. If you're picking third, you'd say I want third. Like,
but I
might
love
just
the
be like
swing.
that.
I love the swing.
I know, but
Like swings.
All right, so Ben will have choice. He takes first overall, right?
Oh yeah.
I hope he chooses seat.
That would be pretty
Be
impressive.
epic.
That'd be pretty impressive.
Or Nate the Builder. I mean, who does Nate the Builder and Benny? So
Nate the Builder. You're on the clock via your proxy of a son. So Ben will have. So Ben's coming in off a defending championship and has first overall pick. You know what they like to call that in the drafting business? The catbird seat.
How many Winter Olympics has he been alive for? How old
5,
is Benny?
probably. Benny's 22.
22.
So Benny would have been born in 2002. Might have probably been after the 2002 Winter Olympics. So he's looking
he
at.
just had it. So his birthday.
Did he?
22. Yeah.
Oh, so he might have been.
For the fun spiel.
This guy's looking at 5 or 6 Winter Olympics in his life, maybe. Based on experience, Reed Wilkins should win this thing.
Yep.
Reed's had the most Winter Olympics. All right, we'll find out what Benny wants to do with his pick. We'll text the group here a little bit after 7 o'clock, and we'll try to get this draft order locked in by the end of the show. But if you did have first pick, we laid out the categories for you. If you had first pick in an Olympic draft where the categories were Canadian athletes, other countries' athletes, an event or sport, top Canadian moment, out of competition Canadian moment, scandal, host city movie, sport you'd put in, ring color, and then we'll figure out what the commissioner's pick is. If you had first pick in this draft, what would you take? What is the first overall pick in this draft?
Hockey.
780-218. Like just the sport? Just ice hockey.
Say hockey, and then it gets everything, and nobody else can choose anything relating to hockey.
Like, I was thinking about this. How does Wayne Gretzky move the needle in this? Played in the 98 Olympics.
Yeah.
That was it, I think. But it's Wayne Gretzky and it's Edmonton. Like, I'm trying to figure out how that moves. Like,
and it's
like,
the 98 Olympics.
They lost.
Right.
Is Wayne Gretzky a top 2-round talent in this thing, or he is somebody that you take super late to just look for some name recognition? Things like that are going to be weird. Like Connor McDavid's been an Olympian for a week by the time we get to this thing.
Yeah.
Does he even get drafted? Because he's Edmonton and it's McDavid and you're looking for the votes?
Absolutely. You're playing to win the game here, right?
Oh, look at Nacho Man over on YouTube says, Looney in the ice. That would be, what would that be? What would that qualify as? The out of competition Canadian moment? Putting the Looney in the ice?
I'd say so. Hey,
that's actually a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. All right, 780-218-9999.
Kostra, I'd leave Gretzky on the bench for this draft.
Well played, sir. Well played. That's pretty funny. All right, Trev, do you send me the link? All right, let's. We're gonna crack some packs here for Wayne Sports Cards. Let's get the old crack pack anthem fired up here on a Friday morning, eh?
If you see a card store on the side of the road, you think, gotta tweet it to the
Crack pack, yeah. I'm tracking down all the young guns today. Looking for the young guns today. Looking for the young guns today.
I got me a card, it's a heck of a pull, and we're tweeting it out to the crack pack. I got me a canvas, it's worth about 20, so hurry up and sell it to get more money.
The crack pack is a little old gang where we can crack together. Crack pack, baby.
A crack pack, baby.
Crack pack, baby, crack
popped up in the chat this morning. Sports Talk Winnipeg. Now, that's not going to be Huss at 7:53 in the morning. It's got to be Remus. Remus, what's up, buddy, if that's you? Maybe it's Connor Hrabchuk, one of their younger guys. All right, so we're going to do this break here. We're going to do a little crack pack break. It's a box of SP Game Used. You can find these at Wayne's. It just came out on Wednesday. There you go. There's a look at it. That's the SP Game Used. I've got my crack pack knife. Slice it nicely like that. Rip the plastic off. And then, let's see here. One more little cut right here. This isn't going to cut my hand. All right, there we go.
Where's Poe?
Oh, I didn't bring him in. I should have, though. All right, so here we go. There are 4 hits per box, including autograph, memorabilia, tech. I don't know what that means. And then autograph memorabilia cards. So let's get into this. So we've got 8 listeners who are in this break. So they will be the ones getting these cards after we crack them. All right, let's see. Nothing super thick. All right, okay, let's see here. First card. Gabe Perreault, New York Rangers. Second card. Charlie Simmer. Los Angeles Kings. Third card. Kevin Hayes, Pittsburgh Penguins. Ooh, how about this? We've got a gold out of 149, St. Louis Blues, Dylan Holloway. Who's getting this Dylan Holloway card? John Politopoulos. Johnny Politopoulos. That was coming to you, buddy. All right, what else do we got here? Ooh. Connor Bedard, Winter Classic Patch card. Here we go. Look at that one.
Good patch, solid red.
Trev, you like the looks of that one?
That one's sick.
It looks nice, eh? Like color scheme wise. That's
jersey.
beautiful. This is why it's SP Game Used. There's a lot of like
Beautiful.
Oh man, what a classic auto. That's perfect for the show. All right, here we go. We've got banner year Jack Hughes patch. Nice looking card as well. She's a beauty. He's been traded since this one. Zeev Boom. The Vancouver Canucks defenseman. This is a patch from his Minnesota Wild days. You see the auto? Save the auto for the end. It's a nice little patch. Matty Barzal, that's the red one. That's a little bit rarer than the base.
Cool.
And then our autograph is going to the Los Angeles Kings. Who's on the Kings here? Cash. You know Cash.
Love it.
This is a guy who once came on our show and told us that it's easier to score today than it was in the 80s. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bernie Nichols. Bernie Nichols auto patch going to the Los Angeles Kings.
Cool.
What are the odds that we pull a Bernie Nichols when he came on the show a long time ago and said it was way easier to score goals today than it was in the 1980s? Classic Bernie Nichols. That's great. All right, congratulations to all the guys who will be getting these cards. I'll be shipping them out with the crack pack ship. Anyway, that product came out this week. You're basically getting like 4 patch or auto cards in every single box.
Miles from St. Albert on a transit bus. I'd like a card, thanks.
Yeah, that's
not quite how the game works here.
That's not really how it works. but thanks, man.
He says thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Oh, I better put this knife away.
Yeah, careful.
Don't want to be. With that being said, I think we all feel pretty safe today. I have that knife in here. Just in case a bad guy breaks into the office.
True.
That's good.
And guess what? That was Huss.
It was.
It is.
What's Huss doing up so early?
You watched Sweden, Finland.
What's this Huss happy belated birthday?
The whole game.
When was Huss's birthday?
I don't know. You should know.
Why would I know Huss's birthday?
Because you're best friends.
Well, I know, but I don't put all my friends' birthdays in my phone.
No.
The only reason I really know anybody's birthdays is when I randomly pop onto Facebook and like, hey, it's this birthday today.
I'm the same.
That's the only way. It's like one of the main uses of Facebook now. Shovelhead texts in and says Gretzky could be a scandal because of being on the bench in a shootout. See, I wouldn't classify that as Olympic scandal. Right?
It's scandalous, but not a full-blown scandal.
Oilton says, for scandal, give me the Ukrainian skeleton who got disqualified for his helmet. When did this happen? Was this recently?
Yes.
Is that the guy who wore the Venom helmet?
No.
Oh.
Venom helmets are okay, but you can't put pictures of deceased people from a war.
Oh no. Yeah. Is that what it was?
Yeah. They don't want to. We don't want to bring up the politics.
No, we don't want to get it political.
No, yeah, and that's what that was. So we don't.
So we got disqualified
but anything else
for his
you can
helmet?
probably. Yeah. Well, yeah.
the Olympics. Am I right?
Hey.
Greasy Gore texts in and says, Haley Wickenheiser, after winning the goal, chirping the USA about signing the flag that they had on their locker room floor. I think that one is
brought up yesterday.
Yeah. Like if we're looking at out of competition Canadian moments, Wickenheiser and her speech to the Americans, classic. Montgomery walking down the street in Whistler with the beer jug.
Did you mention the Ross Rebagliati?
Well, that would be a scandal. The weed stuff,
the marijuana.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one as well. So yeah, there's a lot of fun moments. It's gonna be a fun draft. Myself, Reed, Benny, and Lieutenant Eric will be doing that on Tuesday. All right, we've got Craig Button coming up. We'll get Craig's thoughts on how impressive Canada looked yesterday. Let's quickly reset on the rest of the show here. Button, play Alberta early bird bet. That's good. Marshall Ferguson to talk some CFL free agency. Kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. Red and white breakfast. Marmot Basin snow report. Checking in with Saker at the world's longest hockey game. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the week with Bent Stick. And then the wrap for William Huff. So we've got a ton to continue to get to as we work our way through the show today. 6 o'clock hour has been brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations. You can order online anytime at ewell.ca. If you were listening on 95.7, couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update, then you're back with us. We've got the keyword coming up. Right before we get to Craig Button, we're going to give you the keyword for the Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition. So don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss that keyword unless you don't like winning free trips to Los Angeles to watch amazing sports. You're going to stick around for that. Sports update brought to you by Expedia Cruises. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea over at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. 780-970-4834. Here's the update.
Canada's men's hockey team opening the tournament yesterday with a 5-0 win over Czechia. They will take on Switzerland later today. Puck drop 1:10. A pair of games in the books already. Finland defeating Sweden 4-1. While Slovakia would hang on to defeat Italy 3-2. Later on this morning, Czechia battled France at 8:40. Canada's women's hockey team 3-1. They will take on Germany tomorrow at 8:40 a.m. in quarterfinals action. Brad Jacobsrink improving to 2-0 with a 6-3 victory over the United States earlier this morning. Jacobs will take on 0-2 Sweden later this morning at 11:05. Rachel Homan, meanwhile, on the ice, currently up 2-1 in the fourth with Hammer, looking to improve to 2-0 against the United States. Later on this morning at 8, Ted Jan Blumen taking part in men's speed skating the 10,000 meters. Canada medal count sitting at 7, 3 silver and 4 bronze. Edmonton Oil Kings are in Calgary tonight to take on the Hitmen at 7. Both those teams will go at it again tomorrow night up here at Rogers Place. NBA action breaking for All-Star Weekend. LeBron James becoming the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. 28 points, 12 assists, and 10 boards as the Lakers would knock off the Mavs 124-104. Portland 135, Jazz 119. And the Thunder head into the All-Star break 5-5 in their past 10 following a 110-93 home court defeat at the hands of the Milwaukee Bucks. AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am Nick Taylor finished opening round play tied for 7th at 7 under par. Mackenzie Hughes right behind at 6 under in a tie for 11th. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that draft lottery made us smile. Yet I knew if he had the chance,
Around defensemen he would dance, and maybe they'd win a cup in just a while. But Peter Chiarelli made us shiver with every trade that he delivered. Couldn't get to the doorstep. Kenny Holland took one more step. Can't remember if you cried when you read about how he wed his bride. Something touched you deep inside the day McDavid signed. So bye-bye, Leafs fans, go cry. Those tears are heavy, tell Trey Living that he can't even try. Them good oil fans have happy tears in their eyes, singing this'll be the day that he signs. This'll be the day that he signs. Did you know the cap goes up and they'll have more space to win the cup if Stan Bowman spends the dough? Now do you believe when he's on a roll that Connor can bury 50 goals, and can he make other teams look real slow? Well, we know that you're in love with him, 'cause when you watch, you have a grin. He's gonna get a cup very soon. And he went on Draisaitl moon. He was a teenage wizard with that puck. Now he should make about $1 billion. The rest of the league ran out of luck the day McDavid signed. We started singing bye-bye, Leafs fans, go cry. Those tears are heavy, tell Trey Living that he can't even try. And them good oil fans have happy tears in their eyes, singing this'll be the day that he signs.
7:05, it is the Nielson Show on a Friday morning. Thank you very much for being here today. Jam-packed show with us. Make sure you stick around. Tell your friends that the Nielson Show is back on the radio, 95.7 Cruise FM. We're going to give you that Cruise keyword for the flyaway coming up here right before we get to Craig Bunton. Nielson Show original songs brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitters, a family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. 7430 99th Street or online, www.totemoutfitters.ca. We've got your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Spoiler alert, it's already up. That's a good for the Italian Center. We'll go there around 7:30. Marshall Ferguson's going to join us to talk some CFL free agency with the first official week of CFL free agency in the books. So we will get to that as well. The Nielson Show today and every day brought to you by Whis Johnson. The 7 o'clock hour brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. I didn't see it earlier, but it was Huss who was in the chat. He says he was up watching Finland, Sweden. Now he's going to go have a nap until Lock Shop begins at 11 o'clock with Huss and I. So
a little sip of Diet Pepsi and into the sheets.
A little bit of Diet Pepsi, a sausage McMuffin, and then into bed. Wake up in 3 hours to do the Lock Shop with me. That's why Huss is a legend. All right, it is the Cruise Flyaway. Cruise FM and Macamee College presenting the Cruise Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition. Powered by River Cree Resort and Casino, Rocket Out Salon, Smile Haven, and Solera Hot Tubs and Patio. It's a trip to Los Angeles from April 9th to 12th. You'll get round-trip flights, money for accommodations, 2 tickets on Friday, April 10th at 1 o'clock to see the Dodgers and Rangers. Then later that night, you get the Lakers and Suns. And then the next day, you get Edmonton versus Panarin and the Kings. Could be a huge game on Saturday, April 11th, right at the end of the season. So that could be a big one, depending on where we go over the next month or so in the National Hockey League. We give you a keyword. You text it to the Cruise contest line right now. That line is 780-989-0957. All right, 989-0957. Today's keyword is whistle. 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 Text whistle to 780-989-0957 right now, and you're going to the mix for the Cruise FM Ultimate Sports Weekend Flyaway. 780-989-0957. The keyword is whistle. All right, Craig Button is our GS Construction Hockey Insider. For more than 5 decades, GS has been proud to serve our communities, work alongside incredible people, helping Edmonton grow for over 50 years. Visit gsconstruction.ca for more details. And he's on the Firehouse Subs hotline. There he is. Special Friday. He's got the same hat as me. This is incredible. Craig Button joins us. Craig, nice hat. How's it fit?
It fits perfectly. It's got this little adjustment in the back, so I can adjust it really nicely. So the fit's always perfect, and you know what? My head never gets too big.
Craig, better than you thought from Canada yesterday, or as expected?
Well, better than I thought. I think that you play your first game and you play it as well and as overwhelming as they did versus the Czechs. I mean, other than Josh Morrissey leaving the game because of an injury, I can't think of another flaw in their game. I can't think of an area. I can't think of a stretch where you go, oh boy, like this team, oh, that could be an area to look at, or geez, we should be concerned about that. It was a fantastic performance all the way through, just all the way through. There was, I mean, every single player, every single line, every single defense pair, the penalty killing, the power play, really, really well done by Canada.
Craig, happy early Valentine's Day as well to you and yours. But I just, going over yesterday, we were talking about Czechia, providing probably the stiffest in terms of, NHL caliber pedigree, the stiffest test to kick things off. Moving forward, I mean, you got Switzerland later today, which could be a little tricky, I guess, and then France on Sunday. Is it at a point now where what you saw yesterday, that if they allow a goal moving forward in the preliminary round, like we should be worried? Like I kind of joke, but I'm kind of not in that sense.
Well, I agree with you, because one of the things that they did versus Czechia, and I thought, John Cooper established it right on the opening faceoff. He said, okay, Pasternak, Hurdle, and Necas are their best line. So we're going to have Marner, Crosby, and Stone check them. And, I mean, that was the only offensive line they had. That was the only chance they had, Czechia that is, to beat Canada. The rest of them were just overwhelmed. So when you don't have enough skill, it's going to be hard to score. That's number one. Number two is that you have no chance to apply pressure, because Canada against Czechia, their speed, their quickness was just used in every regard, in transition and defensive play and penalty killing on the offensive side of things. So Switzerland has less skill than Czechia. And I think that very well it could be very difficult for Swiss to mount up any type of attack. And certainly France, like, no chance. Like, bring your wine and your blue cheese, because that's the enjoyment you're going to get from that game if you're a French fan. So yeah, they could go through the group play not giving up a goal. Further to that too, and I'll jump it just a little bit, right? I mean, I'm watching the USA versus Latvia, and Latvia played a really good first period. I give them marks. And then you watch Canada be dominating, and I'm watching the so-called other potential challengers, Czechia, Finland, and Sweden. Hey, listen, set your clocks for 6:10 Mountain Time a.m. next Sunday, because it's going to be Canada-USA. If it isn't, then there has been a monumental upset somewhere along the line. Those other teams, not in the class of Canada and the USA, simply not.
The weird thing about next Sunday at 6:10 in the morning, we're going to be at the airport because we're flying to Mexico with 45 listeners at 9 o'clock. So our plan is to get to the airport, watch the game. Hopefully the flight's delayed a little bit, and then the game ends and we can get on it. So
okay, hang on a second here. Okay, we got big issues here. This is big issues. Like, okay, it's been 12 years since NHL players were at the Olympics. The Olympic schedule came out. You knew the gold medal game was on the 22nd. Everybody's waiting for Canada. Okay, Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, everybody that we haven't seen, right? And you go schedule a flight on the 22nd? Like, forget about how I feel about you. You guys have failed yourselves. You guys have failed yourself. You're hoping for a flight delay during a gold medal game. Oh boy. Oh,
But where else would you rather? I mean, it could be a gold medal flight.
We're going to be sitting at the airport,
heading to Mexico,
and then they're going to win a gold, and we're going to be on the plane.
Yeah,
and it's just going to be incredible. I mean, there's two ways to spin this, Craig.
We have an update from the pilot. Isn't that great? Yeah. Seriously.
Well, I mean,
send me a text when you hear about the final score. Yeah, that would be really nice. Oh,
I guess we could have gone on the Monday, or
we didn't book it. It was
well, I will say this. I'll go full transparency here. Travel agent Chelsea, Expedia Cruises, great. She gave me a couple of options of when we could leave. But it was either what happened was the other two options, I would miss one of my kids' birthdays. And I was like, well, I told her, I said, I'm not going to Mexico and missing my kid's birthday. So Elizabeth's birthday's on the 21st, and then we're flying out the morning of the 22nd. So, and then we're coming back because Marshall's birthday's right after the trip. So
let me just tell you this, okay? Elizabeth has had a birthday the last number of years. There has not been any NHL players in the Olympics. She will have a birthday next year, okay? And there won't be any Olympics. Sorry, that's not an excuse.
Your daughter has had 8 birthdays in her life, right? She's had 8 birthdays since the last time we saw it.
Seriously, come on now.
Craig, you are on fire today. I love it. I'll be honest. I had a question mark about Binnington going in. I was like, you would say, but he's not going to be playing he's not going to be behind the Blues. He's going to be behind Team Canada. And I thought it was really good yesterday. Like he got tested enough. Yeah. He was busy enough, and he looked really good, man. Are we totally fine between the pipes now?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do it. There's a couple of things, and I'll just go through it real quick. John Cooper was asked, when he decided on Binnington to be a starting goalie at the Olympics. He said 358 days ago. And we know John Cooper has a lot of faith in Jordan Binnington. He got on the team based on that loyalty, and he's on the team. I don't know if you saw what Jordan Binnington said. He said that Tampa Bay came into St. Louis a few weeks, whatever it was, before the Olympics, and him and John Cooper sat down. And he said, he talked about it. He said, he believes in me. And this is Jordan's, what he said. He said, John said he will give me an opportunity to be the guy. He didn't say I was going to be the guy. He said, I'll give you the opportunity to be the guy. And, there was no question in my mind John Cooper had to start Jordan Binnington and play that loyalty card in game 1. And Jordan Binnington, and we love his bravado, we love his confidence, right? He had to deliver. And he did. And so I think that John Cooper giving him that opportunity, I think that Jordan Binnington has seized that opportunity. And that's a positive. That's a real positive. And good on John Cooper to have that faith. And if it didn't, he had options. And I just love the fact that, he said, I'm going to give you the opportunity to be the guy. And I think it's set now.
We were talking about it earlier in the week. The all-time Olympic scoring record in a tournament that involves NHL players, Teemu Selanne, Saku Koivu, 11 points each in 2006. Connor had 3 yesterday. Probably could have had 5 or 6 yesterday. They're going to get the Swiss. Then they're going to get France. He's going to end up playing 6 games. He already has 3 points. I mean, this record falls, doesn't it? Am I getting too ahead of myself here?
He might get 11 versus France. And he might not even have to try. Listen, that record's falling, and Connor McDavid's going to hold it. And in his first Olympics, he's going to leave. He wants to leave with a gold medal, not a scoring record. But I don't think there's any question. I mean, when you think, a friend of mine, Mike, sent me a note yesterday. Said, if you were an alien and had never seen a hockey game and you got dropped in the Milano ice rink yesterday and you watched that game, you go, is there a better hockey player than that number 97? And the answer would be no.
I think the alien would be like, what planet did he come from? Right? That would make more sense.
Otherworldly.
I think that makes more sense. Josh Morrissey,
he would be like Calgary. He would be like Calgary Flames fans. He goes, "Why can't we have something like that in our planet?"
Hey, Craig, you've hit it out of the park like 6 times already today. Yeah. This is excellent. So Josh Morrissey wanted to try to come back, wasn't able to do it. We'll see how that situation is monitored. I think he's one of their top 2 or 3 defensemen on the team.
Yeah.
So not ideal, but who do you expect to step up in that absence?
Well, I mean, I think yesterday watching Thomas Harley and Drew Doughty play, I mean, again, one of the things that we see, and we watch players in the NHL, we just talked about Bennington behind St. Louis, and Thomas Harley got injured this year, trying to find his rhythm, but he was excellent yesterday. Drew Doughty was excellent. And certainly, Makar just controls the game and Tays. So Theodore's a really good player. Parayko can settle in. I'm not worried about. I mean, obviously, you don't want to lose Josh, but at the same time, Travis Sanheim can step in there and play. And I think one of the things that they know with the same 8 defensemen coming back from the 4 nations is the coaching staff knows what they can handle, and the players understand what they're going to be asked to do. I think that's a real advantage by having the same 8 defensemen coming back. And you want Josh Morrissey in there. There's no question about it. But I don't think, hopefully, if he's got to sit out a game or sit out 2, he gets back for the quarterfinal, and away they go with him in the lineup and an important player in the lineup.
Okay, over the last couple of days, we had Jamie McLennan on Wednesday. He said he was pretty worried about the United States. We had Bruce Boudreau on yesterday. He didn't seem very worried about the United States at all. But when you watched them yesterday, I mean, they could have run that one up a little bit more than they did as well. As you mentioned, this kind of the opposition started well, and then the U.S. sort of just took over. But your first viewing of them as well, better than you expected or as expected?
Yeah, no, I thought in the first period, Latvia, obviously there was a disallowed goal on an offside, a disallowed goal on goaltender interference. And so it's 1-1. And Latvia had, they had that chance by Locke Mellis that went off of Matt Boldy's stick. And so they were skating and they were playing hard and they were invested in that game. And it was a little bit, if you ask Mike Sullivan, he would say, we were probably a little bit too open. The second period began, and the U.S. clamped down. They overwhelmed Latvia. They just beat Latvia down in the second and third period. And I agree, they could have put up a lot more. It's a really good team. The blue line is outstanding. I mean, we talk about Makar. They have Hughes and Werenski who control the game from their side of things. And this is what sets up the tournament. I mean, we went into it thinking that Canada and USA would be a gold medal matchup. Based on what I've watched early in this tournament, I have zero reason to not believe in it outside of a big upset. So, Jamie worries at the best of times. So that's just the nature of his personality. Bruce Boudreau still thinks the Toronto Maple Leafs are a Stanley Cup contender. So if he's not worried about the USA, then I'll have to say there's something wrong here.
Craig, good stuff, man. People are saying that you just put in a gold medal performance today. Yeah. So that's good. We appreciate you stepping in today, man. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. You have a great weekend, too.
There you go. That's Craig Button. He was on the Firehouse Subs hotline.
Was he ever?
15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton, the greater area. Easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs, hot, hearty, and made to satisfy. I mean, a lot of people texted. This text comes in from Henny the Handyman, he's like, we don't even have his name in the system yet. Says, boys, this segment is absolutely incredible. Button is the guest of the year for this segment alone. Henny the Handyman. So we've done the Esties a couple of times now. Our guests of the year were who? Gazdick and Boudreau.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if there's been a better segment on our show all year than Button just coming in and dropping fire. Like he was ripping everything.
Yeah.
Me. He ripped all of us. It was brilliant.
Mac Romala's just getting a tinge right now.
Well, no, like a Bootski over on the chat, I think it was a Bootski, says if Mac Romala was listening today, he'd be nominating Button for the Esty for Guest of the Year.
It was real good. I think the clinching part was when coming after Elizabeth and the birthday.
That was
totally ruthless. He's got a good point, though. But
I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to get some points. I was just like, you know what, man? I scheduled a trip between my 2 kids' birthdays because I'm a good dad and I didn't want to miss their birthdays.
He'd be like, oh, yeah.
I thought he was going to say that's understandable.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, she had a birthday last year. She got another birthday next year. We haven't had the Olympics with NHL players in 12 years.
12 years, 8 years. Yeah. So.
Jeez Louise, Craig. Savage today. Hilarious, but savage. So you know what's funny? The Estes file is getting so carried away. We didn't even have him in the. I put him right at the top of the list.
Yeah, bump it up.
We got to start diving into this Estes file a little bit more. Like episode of the year of everything that's been like recorded. Our show has one. And then it's all like the Reed Wilkins show. There's like 20 Reed Wilkins
Every
shows
day
in here.
they
It's
put
like
it
they're
in.
all in here.
Jeez.
If you look
That's
at
Zach. Zach.
Yeah, like guess of the year. There's what do we got? We got Button, we got Mac Ramala, Bruce and Luke, and then everything else is from the Reed Wilkins show. Little Hello Hockey mixed in as well.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah,
getting
we're gonna have
there,
to
yeah.
stop. We're gonna have to start hammering this up a little bit.
Quality over quantity, boys.
Oh yeah. Oh, is there a rivalry growing?
Well, I think we have to put a cap on. Like, you can't just come in every day
Yeah,
and
Zach.
like, nominate
Ah,
your show. Like,
that was funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
like
was a good
like,
laugh.
look,
Gotta
at
be
this,
some
look at this run from Zach for episode of the year. November 24th, Reed Wilkins show. November 26th, EST Afternoons. November 26th, Reed Wilkins show. Just like that week, you just like
that
they're
was
all
the
going
best.
in.
But is there any like?
He's got descriptions.
Yeah, okay. Like, what?
EST Afternoons, November 26th. Fired Up Gager and Nanso. Josh Lewinberg. I mean, I know Lewinberg.
J. Lou's great, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know if
it's
that's
taken
going to go
home
down
TV
as episode
hardware.
of the year.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
who knows? Anyway,
That's
we're
that's
gonna
funny.
have to start
I wouldn't
diving
have
in
it
here.
any other way, honestly.
Zach's gonna Zach's gonna freeze us out of the Edmonton Sports Talk Award show. Yeah. All right. Aaron texts in and says, "Has Eric decided if he's packing a bag for Mexico yet?"
Not yet. They got lots of time.
I have a feeling that because we'll probably go to the airport together that morning. I have a feeling either I'm gonna like me and the Uber will roll into your place or you'll roll into my place in Uber, and you won't have a bag. I'd probably set it at like
I might
minus 125, minus 125 bag plus 150 no bag.
Does a fanny pack count as a bag?
No, it's a fanny pack.
Okay.
Is it a big fanny pack? Is it one of those
Well,
ones you wear across your chest?
A novelty. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you could probably do
You
that.
could jam
too.
a couple things in there.
You really could. Yeah. If you plan it right. I don't know. Again, lots of time left.
Well, not really.
Tons of time.
I mean, we got
a week.
8 days.
We got a long weekend here, and
We do have a long weekend.
lots of time.
That's
Lots
a good
of
one.
time.
I don't know. I think it'll be fun. We'll watch the gold medal game at the
That's
airport
just
and then
it.
hit the flight to Mexico.
Somebody's been texting in all week. I think it was Saskatoon Muncher or somebody. Do you guys realize what you've done? I'm like, well, I get that. I mean, maybe you'd want to be, Sunday at home with your or at a bar or whatever. But we are on the way to Mexico. It'd be another thing for like coming back or whatever, but on the way.
There's
Watching gold medal in the chill or whatever the case is.
These
in the
games do
airport.
tend to move along a little quickly.
Yeah.
So what? Puck drop's gonna be at 6:10 that morning.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a chance they win a gold medal. We step on the plane and
That's
the party's
what I'm saying.
on.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. It sets up really nicely. This could be. It's not. Everybody's like, oh, planning. This could be the best planning. Chelsea Speedy Cruises.
I don't know if Craig's still watching, but you can send me your apology later on, Mr. Button. Coach Mike is in and says, Button is the John Wick of sports talk.
Sure.
I love that one. That's a good one. Craig Button is the John Wick of sports talk. Kaiser texts in, says, I'm a little late, boys, as I was getting a birthday workout in during the 6 o'clock hour.
He's texted that in twice. So we get it. We get it. We get it.
I don't
too.
think I'm doing it. I'm going to say happy birthday.
Yeah, we
but
understand you work out.
He says,
You've already, like,
we understand,
we get it, man.
You work out.
Yeah.
But could I get a conch for my 30th birthday today? I'm heading to Marmot to ski this weekend with my wife and all my friends to celebrate. Look, Kaiser, sounds like you got a good weekend coming up anyway.
It's Marmot. It's 30.
I can't believe you have friends that will go somewhere with you on your birthday. I don't think I'm at that stage of my life anymore.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I will say this. It's your birthday today. 30 years ago, your parents saw your beautiful face. There you go. Happy birthday, Kaiser. Enjoy the weekend. I think there's a chance that if Button is an Esty finalist, he shows up at the Esties. And he'd be one of the most well-dressed people there. And that's a high-end event.
Sure. Yeah.
That's a high-end event. All right, portions of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Canada leading the United States 3-2 in women's curling right now.
Yeah.
Looking to do the double over the USA today, as Jacobs already beat them earlier today. I think Huss was up watching that one as well.
Huss stayed up through the entire night. That's why. So yesterday, like the first 15 minutes of Lock Shop, Huss just kept yawning the entire time. And I said, dude,
What a showman.
Are you tired? What's going on? He goes, no, I'm a little under the weather. And this is why Huss is a beauty. He goes, I'm a little under the weather. And I basically, after Winnipeg Sports Talk 2 days ago, he went to bed. He slept for like 15 hours. He goes, and then I got up and I still wasn't feeling good. He goes, but I ordered in some McDonald's. I said, what'd you get? He goes, well, I got sausage McGriddle.
Yep.
An orange juice because he wasn't feeling well.
Oh, yeah.
And then a sausage McMuffin as well. And I said, well, if anything's going to get you back on health track, that's the key. And then he was angry because I guess at least on his Skip the Dishes app, he couldn't order a Diet Pepsi for breakfast. So he had to settle for orange juice. He's the best. The guy's the best. Hustler. If you don't know him yet, he's on the Lock Shop with me every day from 11 till noon if you're listening on 95.7. He runs Winnipeg Sports Talk. He's an all-time beauty. Anyway, portion of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries need a hammer. Rick Mallett of Hammer Injury Law has over 35 years of injury law experience. Do not face your insurance company alone. Contact them today for a free consultation to start your injury claim. And today's Friday, right? Frequently asked questions. They'll give you the answers to these frequently asked questions over on Facebook and Instagram today. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
Again?
1-855-98-HAMMER.
That number again.
1-855-98-HAMMER. Look at this text says, except you'll be in security line for most of the game. No, we won't.
You thought you got us
We're gonna be there more than early enough.
Yeah.
Also, I have a Nexus card, so I don't wait in the security line. And we're going to be watching the game inside. We're going to get to security. We're going to get through it. We're going to set up shop at one of those establishments in there. And it's going to be on at that point. Actually, I might talk to Patty from Brewhouse and see if they can get us like 30 seats in the Brewhouse.
This just keeps getting better. I know you're trying to poke holes in this whole situation, but good luck.
Sully says Huss needs an award to win at the Estes. Just some sort of award. Can't be guest of the year because he's technically like a host. He's a co-host of the Lock Show.
Or an award in honor of him. Or something
there's something there.
Yeah.
The hustler for guy who lives his best life 24/7.
Yeah, Outstanding Achievement Award.
Best single dude on the planet award. You could do that as well. Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the Day. Let's quickly hit this. Marshall Ferguson is going to join us in about 15 minutes as well. I already have it up. We've got a couple of specials. It's interesting. So mine is sitting at plus 200. I didn't think it would be that good of number, actually. Canada to win by over 1.5 goals.
Yeah.
So just 2 goals or more. And then the under 7. So 7-0 would cash this. 6-0 would cash this. 5-2 would still cash this. And it's plus 200. So if you want to ride with us, then Jay's play of the day from yesterday, free Canada game still up there. He's going Canada minus 3.5. So we're looking at, they got 4 goals or more. And the over 5.5. So the sweet spot here, is there a sweet spot? I guess 6-0 would be the sweet spot. 6-0, we cash it all.
Yes.
5-1 would not work. Yeah, 5-1 would also be a sweet spot. We'd cash both of them. So there's a middle ground there. EST specials, playalberta.ca. Play Alberta, title sponsor of everything we do here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Download the Play Alberta app today. 7 o'clock hour brought to you by GameSense. That's a good for the Italian Center coming up next. And then Marshall Ferguson on CFL free agency. That's going to be happening around 7:45 today.
The Huss Award given to the guy with the worst diet that comes in from Timber Woodsman.
You have to send in your like what you eat to get in the mix for that one. All right, if you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, couple minutes of commercials and a quick traffic update. Tell your friends that the Nielson Show is back on the radio, this time on the FM dial, and we think probably right up there with one of the top morning shows in the city. So give them the heads up. We think they'll like us. If you're online, we got a sports update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who also had an orange juice and 2 McMuffins for breakfast this morning. Visit them at 983 1st Street in Sherwood Park.
Canada's men's hockey team opening their Olympic schedule. That 5-0 win over Czechia yesterday. They'll face Switzerland later today. Puck drop 1:10. Pair of games already in the books from earlier this morning. Slovakia hanging on to defeat Italy 3-2 and Finland beating Sweden 4-1. Later on at 8:40, Czechia will take on France. Canadian women's hockey 3-1. Canada will take on Germany tomorrow in quarterfinals action. Puck drop 8:40. Over to curling, Brad Jacobs' rink improved to 2-0 with a 6-3 victory over the States earlier this morning. Jacobs will now take on 0-2 Sweden later today at 11:05. Rachel Homan, meanwhile, on the ice, looking to also improve to 2-0 as she is taking on the USA. Homan leading 3-2 in the sixth with the States holding the hammer. Ted Jan Blumen, men's speed skating, that goes later today at 8 in the 10,000 meters. Canada's medal count 7, 3 silver and 4 bronze. We have a trade to announce. The Toronto Blue Jays making a move, acquiring outfielder Jesus Sanchez from the Astros for Joey Loperfido.
I think I'm supposed to be excited about this. Hey, I like this trade.
You like it?
I think so.
Sure.
I don't know Sanchez enough, but I'm looking on Twitter and everybody's being like, this guy hit 20 bombs this year for you, maybe. Woo!
Jays will open their Grapefruit League schedule February 21st. That's a Saturday at home to the Phillies. Edmonton Oil Kings back on the ice tonight. They're in Calgary to battle the Hitmen at 7. Both those teams will do it again tomorrow night up here from Rogers Place. Over to the NBA, LeBron James becomes the oldest player in history to record a triple-double. 28 points, 12 assists, and 10 boards. Lakers defeat the Mavs 124-104 as NBA All-Star Weekend begins. And over to the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, Nick Taylor finished opening round yesterday, tied for 7th at 7 under par. Mackenzie Hughes not far behind, tied for 11th at 6 under. Sports Update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he got a Diet Pepsi with his breakfast sandwiches.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as newborn 8-pound, 6-ounce Mitch Lewicki. You can picture grown-up Mitch, or teenage Mitch, or bearded Mitch, or whoever you want.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Yeah, a man with a dream of doing the splits. His journey delayed, but he will not just quit. One day on the desk, he'll be in all his glory. But until then, we've got another trap story. Just 5 years old, a figure skating star. If he learned how to skate, maybe he'd go far. A wee little tyke with a bold proclamation. You've never seen a cuter puppy Dalmatian. A cutest Dalmatian. The star of the show. Rough, rough, rough. Look at him go. The cutest Dalmatian. The star of the show. Rough, rough, rough. Look at him go. A little boy just out on the ice. With a bark that's much bigger than his bite. The most talented skater of his generation will always be remembered as the cute Dalmatian. The cutest Dalmatian. The star of the show. Rough, rough, rough. Look at him go. The cutest Dalmatian. Show, rough, rough, rough. Look at him go. Oh, yeah. Rough, rough. Oh,
yeah. 7:37. It is the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here. You can text us anytime, 780-218-9999. We got a few text messages that we'll certainly get to. Marshall Ferguson is going to join us coming up. Nielsen Show brought to you by our partners over at Whis Johnson. Text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox, and one of your text messages will end up winning The text of the day for Royal Pizza. You see that text that came in from the big chicken wing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll probably have to get to that. That's a good for the Italian Center. We're going to dive into that right now. And we're looking at the heart-shaped donuts. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Heart-shaped donuts are available. When I popped in there a couple of days ago, like the tray was almost like I think they're going through heart-shaped donuts like crazy. I popped in Tuesday. We had the old take and bake pizzas for dinner in the Nielsen household Tuesday.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And one of the pepperoni ones had the pepperonis in the shape of a heart.
I guess you could do that.
I fell in love with that pizza.
Pasta trays and arrange it on a plate in the shape of
or like the spaghetti and meatballs.
Sure.
And do the meatballs in a heart.
You could get creative.
That's romantic.
Yeah.
That's romantic. But hey, why not pick up some heart-shaped donuts for the office today? Get them at the Italian Center. That's a good. Okay, our good that we wanted to get to was having live sports on in the morning for us. Like this is, what would you say, Rick? Was it JJ Spawn? We were at the old office.
Yeah.
JJ Spawn won that playoff on a Monday morning.
The tournament it was, but was it a major? Whatever. But yeah, no, that was the first time. And I mean, back at 1260, we had, like, I remember Will and I watched Kiana's Flex Appeal, you know. And
They just turn it on.
But you didn't have, you'd have Sports Center or whatever. And that doesn't hit as like a live stuff's on the line. The playoff was good. The JJ Spawn playoff was great. You got a little taste. But this, I mean,
we got to start getting basketball. Like, give us an NBA game at 6 a.m.
Yeah, like the skiing and stuff doesn't really turn my crank. I love having the curling on. Certainly the hockey this hour.
We watched Finland, Sweden this morning.
Yeah, I got the game going yesterday morning, which was fun to watch him do that, and then the game. So, yeah, I mean, imagine if, and it'll never happen, but a North American schedule where you get like and the NBA would be the league to do it. Maybe they play a game in the morning once a week, just one game.
Maybe what we need to do, man, is start watching obscure European sports.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys watching this morning? Oh, we're watching a second level English soccer league game.
Oh, soccer.
And we're betting on it.
Yeah. The baseball leagues from Asia, Japan, right? Remember COVID? I mean, you had that kind of thing going on, the Korean baseball. There's lots of things you could do. Don't know if it all hit like the same, but you have to get really invested and you just kind of dive in. But it's nice having this on because it's like I don't know. It's like having another friend in the studio. Like you're just kind of you feel live. Like
I already secured you two guys as my Valentine.
Well, sure,
but this is like having another friend.
Here, have a chocolate.
Yeah, give it to the TV. There you go. Ooh, careful. Canada is leading the United States 6-0, 3-2. The U.S. has the hammer, and they're sitting 3 right now. Is Canada in a bit of trouble here, buddy, or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, Homan's got 1 shot left.
Yeah.
States are lining up here to put 4 in the rings or guard it up. I don't know
what would you do here as a guy who plays curling on Tuesday nights?
Oh, I'd definitely try to guard it up, I guess. But I didn't take a good look at what how she's lying there in the. Let's take a peek.
Come on, give us the high classic curling shot here. Too much of the sweeping.
Oh,
she's not.
Putting it in there. Oh,
What's she doing here?
Heavy. Jeez.
So, is that a miss? What was that about?
Oh, it's sticking in the ring.
That didn't seem like an ideal shot.
No, I don't think so.
All right, anyway.
Still counting 3. I think Canada. Yeah, it's Canada's. Oh, well, I don't know who's.
Hampton Steve says you guys should watch European rugby or Aussie rules football in the AM. I guess we could do that.
Yeah, Geelong Cats.
Yeah, the Adelaide Crows.
Sure, yeah. And then they have the $1 million game. Isn't it the championship? You go to the mountains during that weekend and it's just nuts because of all the Aussie workers. Like it's.
Okay, I do want to get to this text. Comes from the Big Chicken Wing. Guys, I need some advice. See, I'm in grade 10 and I've never had a girlfriend before. This girl likes me. Valentine's is tomorrow. I want to ask her, but I have zero clue how. Help. I'm seeking advice from boys that have been there and done that. The Big Chicken Wing. I mean, this is a very nervous moment for you, my man.
But she likes you.
If she likes
you got it in the bag.
If she likes you,
baby.
you have to think about, right. If you've confirmed that she likes you.
That's heavy because most of the times you're just kind of shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
But if you already have good intel that you like, I mean,
we could have like an all-time backfire.
You can really do whatever you. So I hear you like me, eh?
Yeah.
You know,
why not go? Why don't you slide her a note? Slide her a note that says Vontae Mac, no matter what. If she gets it, she's the one. If she doesn't, then it's not meant to be.
The big chicken wing, no matter what.
Yeah, the big chicken wing, no matter what. Look, I think you got this on cruise control. She likes you. Literally, just go up to her. Find a moment when just the two of you are like standing around in the hallway or something at school, and just say, "Hey, I like you too."
There's really people tend to overthink it. All you have to do is, would you like to, join me in whatever activity you may have planned or whatever you want to do? Right?
Yeah.
You just
look what I did today. You think I was nervous when I came in today and asked both Eric and Trev to be my Valentines?
Well,
and
you were trembling a bit, but
I was a little nervous. But
would you like to be my?
But I had a little bag of hearts for them. Maybe you go pick up a little bag of hearts like this. Sorry, Rick.
No, you can have.
And no, these are your hearts. They're your Valentines. You give her a little bag of hearts. Say, here's a bag of hearts. Also, you can have mine.
You know what? A corny saying also hits. Yeah, think of a really extremely corny saying.
Don't sign text guy says, don't make it weird. Ask her what she's doing tomorrow, and just say, let's go for a drink or a coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
Cam says, go up to her and say, would you like to go to a movie this weekend? See, and I say, you hand her a bag of hearts, and you say, you can have these hearts, and you can also have mine.
See, I hate the movie too.
No, you don't get to talk to them.
Exactly. That's you sit there and it's
Tam and I did movie first date. Well, we went for nachos at the Podolin Pub in Fort Mac first.
Podolin Pub.
And I didn't want to say how picky I was on our very first date. I've said this before. So she got nachos with everything on it, and I just sort of picked around and found the cheese ones. Then we watched Leatherheads. It was an absolute disastrous movie. And then I took her home, and that was it. So I would suggest not going to movie for like a first date.
Yeah, a little later down the line.
Yeah.
But certainly a coffee or a beer, or I guess grade 10, but going to the bleachers.
Big Chicken Wing says, fellas, shoot or shoot. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Drop the heart line on her.
But again, if you know that she's into already, I mean, you just got to bring this home.
Corey B texted in the note that says, do you like me? Check one. Yes or no. Classic George Strait reference. Maybe that's what you do. You send her a link to the MP3 of George Strait's check yes or no.
Do you want to be my friend?
And if you do. That's a great. I even
really
like
nice.
the video of that one. Oh, man. If only there was a 1990s country podcast that would break all that stuff down.
Too bad.
All right. We've got lots to get to. We're going to head back to the Firehouse Subs hotline here. It was CFL free agency. So all the news started to break last Sunday because of the tampering window. And then free agency officially began on Tuesday.
And the news you really wanted happened yesterday in Shamar Bridges.
Well, I was just saying, I said to Rick yesterday when we were wrapping up the show, it's like, why is Shamar Bridges not signed anywhere yet? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And then Shamar Bridges ends up staying in the Hammer yesterday. Back to the Firehouse Subs hotline with 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton, the greater area. Easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs, hot, hearty, made to satisfy. Look at this guy. We haven't talked to this guy in a while. I'm excited. Marshall Ferguson, what's up, buddy?
Movies suck as a first date. I could not agree more, man.
Yeah.
It's a terrible way to get to know somebody, is to sit down and then just leave the movie and be like, so what'd you think?
Like, that's what I said. Leatherheads with Tammy and I was still to this day one of the worst movies I ever watched. Like, I can't. It was tough.
It's better than me going to see Four Brothers by myself and then immediately go to the movie theater arcade and play a shooting game. That was a bit of a sad existence.
I will say this, though. Four Brothers is a kick-ass movie.
I was fired up coming out, but I also went by myself because I didn't want to go on a date with a girl. I was like Friday night in high school, and I'm like, you know what? I got this one. I'll see you on Saturday. It's fine.
It's a Mark Wahlberg movie, man. Like, nobody's going to complain. That's good stuff. All right, let's dive into this. Actually, Marsh, first of all, I want your thoughts on the whole process because, tampering window opens bunch of insiders are breaking all the trades. I thought that Sunday was amazing.
Yeah.
Like I was totally locked in. My preference would be they just do tampering window on a Monday and that's how it goes. And we all on the air and we can talk about it all day.
Yeah.
But then, free agency hits on Friday or on Tuesday and I see some people being like, well, this is a buzzkill. Free agency sucks. And I'm like, well, free agency technically was Sunday and everybody got signed. And it was great.
It's just the terminology.
Your thoughts on how free agency in general is executed?
Yeah, I appreciate the question. It's a great one. And the reason I say that is I've been putting a lot of thought into this recently because the work that I do covering motorcycle racing in Canada and around the world now is the people who are in charge of Ducati, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki. Their job is to read the rules and then to figure out legally whether or not there is an open window in the verbiage to skirt the rules. So here's a good example of this. There's this thing in MotoGP called the ride height device, which essentially you press a button and it lowers the rear of the motorcycle down low. So it's like a drag bike. So you reduce drag and now all of a sudden you're faster on the straightaways. That wasn't supposed to be allowed, but there was nothing in the rules saying you cannot lower the back of the bike. It said you cannot have mechanical ways to lower the bike. So they said, well, we can do it electronically. And it's like, oh my God, that's so devious to just like work around the rules and to find a solution for what you want. The reason I bring that all up is the way that the rules were written obviously led to the Ed Hervey tampering window. And now that the tampering window exists, they're tampering before the tampering because that's their job. Their job is to work around whatever the window is. If we were to set free agency beginning the Monday after the Grey Cup, which obviously we'd never do because you'd be out of the news cycle for months and the CFL doesn't want that.
Yeah.
But if we were to set it on Grey Cup Monday, like right after Grey Cup Sunday, they would be tampering during the East semifinal. Like that's just how it works, right? Everybody gets out in front of it. So, I wish for your guys' sake, in terms of content creation and discussion around the Canadian Football League, that they did it on a weekday. That would be great. Right. I totally am on board with that because it's kind of stupid to just like bury it on a Sunday where there's 50 other sports being played that day. But the reality is, if you open up the discussion that first day, I forget who it was that came out and said, it might have been Gino Lewis, I think maybe, where he said, if you don't act as soon as possible, the money dries up pretty quickly. But to your point about Shamar Bridges as well coming in here, it's like, I think the most challenging thing in the tampering era, the legal tampering era, the now legal tampering before the tampering era in the CFL is which players are stuck on the pending free agency list because they're just negotiating deals and they haven't really figured it out, and which ones are actually just stuck. Like for me, it's like Dom Rhymes. And looking at him going, yeah, not a great year necessarily in Calgary, up to expectations, had this continuous catch streak, but it wasn't really the explosive fireworks that we thought it was going to be consistently in Calgary. Shamar Bridges was on that list for me. Lorenzo Malden, before the UFL stuff came out from 3 Down Nation, was one of those where I'm just constantly looking, I'm like, why is he still on the list? And the reality is, we don't know. Like with all of these guys, but it gets to a point where it just feels strange when certain names of note are just lingering on that list. And it's like, there's a backstory here that I don't know about. And I find that to be the most challenging part of assessing free agency.
So just getting into it and in the window and whatnot, who or what captured your attention the most?
What noticed my attention as an overall theme is that how many years in a row have we celebrated the greatness of the Edmonton Elks and the Ottawa Redblacks for winning free agency before they finished last in their respective divisions? I'm like, and this is not me being like a crabby old man at this point, but it's like I've been covering the league for a decade, and I'm starting to realize how many times the teams at the bottom of the previous year's standings swing for the fence, and then by the time that we're actually watching the games in July, we're like, hey, you remember in February when we crowned them division champions? It's like, that's not how that works. That's not how you build a team necessarily. So do I want it to work? Absolutely. Would I love to see turnarounds from teams? Definitely. I want parity. I want teams that are on the bottom to be on the top and the teams that are on the top to struggle because the teams from the bottom are coming for them. That's what sports is all about. But that's my main takeaway in terms of an overall theme is just, hey, Edmonton, you signed a bunch of players from a bunch of different teams, not just Hamilton, even though they did sign a bunch from Hamilton. And that should make you better. Ostomac alongside Joe Robustelli, with Cody Fajardo being a high percentage passer with an upgraded offensive. I will say the Coulter Woodmansey signing for big money is strange to me. That feels like a bit of a reach, especially because I felt like their offensive line wasn't a massive issue at times towards the end of last year when they actually kind of like hit the equilibrium and they were protecting at a better level than the Labor Day rematch mess, which was a total disaster because Cody couldn't even set his feet. But yeah, I think that there's things to be celebrated in both Ottawa and Edmonton, but we got to look at it realistically. Like, fans have to look at this as not just, well, we got the most names, therefore we win the most. Or Saskatchewan had a bunch of people who left for other teams, including Ottawa. That doesn't mean they're the biggest losers. If you look at the percentage of players that they actually retained from their pending free agency list, Saskatchewan's right on par with everybody else. Saskatchewan just had more players that were up for free agency because the contracts happened to align where they were available this time of year. So, my main takeaway from a team level is Edmonton, Ottawa, Saskatchewan are kind of like discussion points. And then in terms of players, like, I just think as I'm looking through my list here, like James Vaughter's going to Saskatchewan, that feels like an upgrade. I think that's going to mean a lot to them in terms of their pass rush. And we always look at the additions, not the subtractions, right? Because it's easy to forget about the guy that used to be on a team. And so I try to hold myself accountable on that stuff. But I think the most concerning one for me would be, like, I heard last year that Adarius Pickett was spending a bunch of time in Toronto because he kind of missed it. So seeing him in free agency go from Ottawa back to Toronto, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. But then getting the band back together where it's like Dwayne Hendricks and Robert Priester, and we're going to bring back Deshaun Amos, and it's like, I always get nervous when you see a team bringing back guys they had success with, just because it's like, well, it worked before, it can work again. And I'm always like, well, the rest of the league has changed and evolved, and there's different players in different places, and the equation you had with that defensive coordinator who's not there anymore might not be the same. So, there's a million different ways to go with it, but I think those are some of the rambling thoughts that have been running through my head the last 2 weeks trying to figure out what the hell this thing's going to look like come June.
Marshall Ferguson from CFL and TSN with us. Obviously does a lot of work at CFL.ca as well. Taylor Powell comes in here, and we know Cody Fajardo's got another year left. And then, Cody was talking this past year about, if he was going to be back for another year. He's back for another year. They move on from Trey Ford. He actually goes to Hamilton to back up Bo Levi. And Edmonton brings in Taylor Powell, who I know Hamilton was pretty high on for a few years. You probably know Taylor Powell better than we do. So your thoughts on Taylor Powell's projections to be a starter in this league, maybe when Cody's done in a year, possibly two. Like, does he have the stuff to be a number one guy consistently in this league?
In the era where we do not develop quarterbacks properly because the transfer portal has turned everyone's brain to mush, where if you don't like your situation, you just leave and you go somewhere else to be a starter, Taylor Powell has actually done it the right way. Like, this is the Davis Alexander, sit in behind, learn, ply your trade, understand the game, get better incrementally, and then get your opportunity to start. And everybody goes, damn, he's good. And it's like, yeah, because he did it the right way. He didn't show up and then 3 minutes later be like, am I starting yet? No? Yeah, I'm going to go to the UFL because I'd like to start there. And it's like, what? What are you doing? Like, you have to actually learn this game. Taylor has done that. And Taylor has done that behind Bo Levi Mitchell, which honestly makes me kind of harken back to the era, like mid-2000s, early 2010s, where quarterbacks were sitting behind veterans and learning and then growing and developing into their own and taking over the reins and becoming successful from it. And the reference obviously always is like Ricky Ray handing it down to Zach, handing it down to Trevor, and it's like that leads to Arbuckle, who then learns from Bo, who then it like Mike Riley was down to Rourke, who like all of these, that's how you do it, guys. Like, the guy who parachutes in is very rarely successful. Taylor Powell is set up for success because I think three major things. One, high completion percentage. Two, Bo Levi Mitchell teaching him about, hey, I know you think football is this, but here's my experience of how football actually works in my years in this league. Because I know for a fact that Bo has sat in meeting rooms with Taylor and gone, I know you see this, but like I did this back in 2011, 2012 in my first year. You're doing the same thing, but in like 5 years, you're going to see it this way. And Taylor going, oh my God, really? That's how that works? Like so he kind of opened his mind to things. And the third thing is, there is no, even though he's not with him now, there's no better person to shape the mind of a developing Canadian Football League quarterback than Scott Milanovich, because Scott makes you play by his rules until you earn his trust, and then you're allowed to have a little bit more freedom. the danger always when you leave a Scott Milanovich system as a young quarterback like Taylor is that you go to Edmonton and you think that you're in charge, you can do whatever you want because you don't have Scott standing over your shoulder yelling at you anymore. I think Taylor is too wise for that. To me, he comes off as a guy who understands beyond his years because he's been surrounded by the right people. I actually think he's more ready to make a successful jump into starting and potentially stardom than Drew Brown was going to Ottawa, because Drew was high completion percentage and all these things I've talked about and surrounded by Zach Collaros and having the offensive system and whether it was working with Lapo or others in the offensive coordinator room. But Drew went into Ottawa and it was like, hey, save us, please.
Yeah.
Like we have some pieces, but you need to save us. And I don't get the sense that Taylor moving forward is going to be asked to do that, because what Mark Killam is trying to create in Edmonton is an all-encompassing offense that is pieces that support each other. I always got the sense in Ottawa that it was like Drew Brown's going to come in and he has to be the fix. And I don't think Taylor's going to be asked to do that in Edmonton when he gets his opportunity. So I think he's set up for success. I think he's done it the right way. And most importantly, I just think he has the right mindset. You have to have the right mindset. Like Rourke in that year where, you guys remember that game in Saskatchewan to start the season where Rourke was like going to start, then not going to start, then Riley was going to play, and then Riley went to the sideline and he was like, hey, I'm not good, and then Rourke got to play. And like at halftime, Rick Campbell gave that super weird interview of like, yeah, I might be putting Mike in, I don't know what we're doing at quarterback, or whatever it was. Nathan, as we know now through MOPs and MOCs, is mature enough to roll with the punches in a way that allows everyone around him to just relax and be like, whatever happens, Nathan Rourke is going to lead us in the right direction. To me, Taylor has that same kind of vibe. His feeling around the locker room within a year of being in Edmonton will be, we don't know what punches we're going to get thrown at us, but Taylor's the right guy to lead us forward. And that just inspires confidence. So it's a credit to him and Edmonton for making the move as well. And I'll say this with Trey Ford. I love how often in free agency, things are literally just trades.
Yeah.
Like they're not actually trades, but it's like this team signs this player and then that guy goes there. And we look at it at the end, we're like, they just filled the one spot that was left by the other guy going to team B with the guy from team A. Okay, sure.
Mark's great stuff, man. Great breakdown on Taylor Powell. Good to catch up with you again, and we'll have to do it soon.
Nice to see you guys. Enjoy the Olympics.
There you go. Yes, we will. That is Marshall Ferguson, one of our voices for the CFL on TSN. And I have to think that, first of all, awesome guest.
Outstanding.
If you're an Elks fan listening right now, you got to be pretty excited about what he had to say about Taylor Powell.
Yeah, and I love the Drew Brown example as well, because you did get that feeling where it's like he has to come in and he has to be
Brown
the guy.
Was a great, that was a great.
And
take.
you have to hit the running. And I still think there's a quarterback there, but the way the Powell's developed, and he mentions Bo Levi, he mentions Milanovich, he mentions the time that he sat behind, on that Ticats bench. Now you're coming here and again bringing up the Davis Alexander example of Cody Fajardo in Montreal with him. So yeah, I think that's a great breakdown of the present and then the future as well in that position from an Elks point of view.
Andrea from Calgary texts in 780-218-9999 says, between getting our tickets for Touchdown Kelowna and listening to Marshall Ferguson, I really, really can't wait for June. Hey, man, June's not that far away. Before we know it, it's going to be CFL time once again.
February is pretty much over. You got March, and then it's spring. And then training camp starts soon, and then
for March, I've got a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
April's my birthday.
Okay.
Those 2 months are basically done. They're gone. And then it's May and training camp start. It's right there. Can't wait. All right. Eric's going to get you an update on this Canada-U.S. women's curling match. Things have gone not great for Canada since our last little update. So we'll get into that. We need somebody to play kind of easy trivia. We're looking for 30 in a row, you guys. 30 in a row. Who wants it? Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's is up for grabs. If you want to play, and you're saying, how do I play? If you're listening on 95.7, you just text us at 780-218-9999. Text Trev 780-218-9999, and we will we'll get somebody to play today. Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's is up for grabs. You get 3 of 5 correct. You win Mr. Mike's GC. And Mr. Mike's is delicious, so you'll love it. 7 o'clock hour has been presented by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. If you're listening on 95.7, a couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update for you, then you're back with us. Don't go anywhere. If you're listening on TuneIn Radio or iHeartRadio or watching over on YouTube or listening at EdmontonSportsTalk.com today, we got a sports update for you. It's brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
Jam-packed third hour on the way here on the Nielson Show. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Canada's men's hockey team with a 5-0 win over Czechia yesterday. They will face the Swiss later today. Puck drop 1-10. 2 games earlier this morning. Finland over Sweden 4-1 and Slovakia hanging on to defeat Italy 3-2. One other game starting in about 38 minutes. That'll be Czechia taking on France. Puck drop 8:40. Canada's women's hockey team will take on Germany tomorrow at 8:40 a.m. in quarterfinals action. Over to curling. Rachel Homan on the ice right now, down 6-3 in the 7th. She will be shooting her last stone momentarily. USA lying 1 right now. Homan looking to improve to 2-0. That's what Brad Jacobs did earlier this morning with a 6-3 win over the USA. His rink will face Sweden later this morning at 11:05. Sweden head into this one 0-2. Canada's medal count, 7, 3 silver, and 4 bronze. The Edmonton Oil Kings hit the ice tonight. They're on the road taking on the Hitmen at 7. They'll host the Hitmen tomorrow night, also 7 o'clock from Rogers Place. LeBron James becoming the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. 28 points, 12 assists, and 10 boards, leading the Lakers over the Mavericks 124-104 as the NBA breaks for All-Star Weekend. Toronto Blue Jays making a move this morning. They acquire outfielder Jesus Sanchez from the Astros in exchange for Joey Loperfido. Jays kick off Grapefruit League play February 21st at home to the Phillies. And AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, Nick Taylor, the low Canadian. He finished opening round yesterday tied for 7th at 7 under par. Homan hit and stick for 2. USA will have Hammer heading into the 8th, leading 6-5. Sports update for Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated. Serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Connor McDavid.
Let me say yeah.
Remember that name.
in heaven, cause of 9 to 7. The nation in love from Gibbons to Devon. Looking to pass, eating men on the ass. Second contract, a lot of cash. Tick-tick-tick-tack, take your time. McDavid on your team and you'll be fine. Just open your eyes and you will see it. Oil it for real, cause he has no limit.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Connor has no limit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Connor has
LeBron scored a goal tonight. Watching him play is quite a sight. You know this song is tight. Oilers fans, come on. You loved him endlessly since he was drafted number 3. He's a center with a size that was born in Cologne. Try to stop him, you can't do much more. That ain't no lie. You just wanna see him shoot and score. It was try. Gonna make a fool out of you.
McDavid and Draisaitl taking care of business in their Olympic openers. Leon Draisaitl scoring, 23 seconds into his game. Beautiful. And then Connor McDavid finishing with 3 points. Probably could have had 5. I mean, he was outstanding in that game yesterday. It's almost like they're 2 of the best players in the entire planet.
Who would have thought we only needed 4 nations all along, hey?
Yeah, that's all it
just
took.
kind of, I don't know if we need the rest.
All right, so Canada's down 6-5 in the 8th end to the United States in women's curling.
Holman is pissed.
And Holman is pissed, yeah.
You can tell on her, her demeanor.
If I was her lead, I would not look at her in the face for the rest of this
They
match.
hogged one earlier.
How does an Olympian athlete not make it past the hog line?
Well, it's not just her. It's Holman too missed a few shots. It just doesn't seem to be their game. They did get 2 though, which is good, and it's only the 8th. You hold the States to 1 here. Theoretically, I mean, you got some time to come back, but yeah, they're not.
Her lead, what's it, Wilkes?
Yeah, 73%.
She looked. Yeah, she's curling 73.
73%.
She looked rattled.
Well,
she looked rattled, and you could tell Holman was pissed. Fun times on the sheet.
Should be a thrilling finish, though. I'm glad we have it on. Like this is
we'll
what you
be able
wanted.
to watch this through the
This
third
is
hour.
like JJ Spawn.
This is what it's all about.
All right, the third hour of the Nielsen Show is brought to you by GD Liquidators, Auctions, and Appraisals. Mention EST and you get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions either. www.gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call, 780-447-2787, or visit them at 14510 124th Ave. Of course, the Nielsen Show is brought to you by Whis Johnson. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Visit PJ's today to take care of business. And one of your text messages will end up winning the Royal Pizza text of the day.
Royal Pizza.
It's the text of the day. So keep those coming
Brandon
in.
from Windsor texts in. Imagine if Draisaitl and McDavid were playing on the same team.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
What that would look like, hey?
That would be incredible. I did see somebody text in earlier and say this is what it would be like with McDavid if you had a better supporting cast in Edmonton. But I mean, he's playing.
You're not getting that.
Yeah. Do you realize the amount of cap space you have to dress Canada's roster? Come on. Their healthy scratches are making $7.5 million. Like, that's just unreasonable. Like, you can't look at anything the way McDavid is managed with and compare it to the Edmonton Oilers.
What is this, baseball?
Like, come on. We got 3 questions too many coming up. We're going to do a red and white breakfast to get you set for the Canada game going up against Switzerland. We'll do that probably before 8:30. We're going to have Marmot Basin snow report. Brent Sake's going to join us on the phone. I think he's on a shift.
On the ice.
He's on the ice right now at the world's longest hockey game, so he's scheduled to join us. Then Ben from Bent Stick's going to be in. We'll take a look at their house beer, English-style pub ale. Ugh. There's a world where Canada is sealing away this victory, and we're cracking a house beer, which is in honor of Team Sturmey, who curls out of the Savile. So,
geez. The States, it's not so much Canada isn't making their shots, but the States seem to be dialed in. Like they are.
Oh, no.
They're playing quite well. You have to kind of tip your cap.
And then we'll have the wrap for William Huff. That's still to come. We're going to start the hour with a little kind of easy trivia for Mr. Mike's. Looking to go 30 in a row here at Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual. That new location now open in Bonnie Doon. Check out MrMikes.ca for more details. I would suggest the classic Mike Burger and the sirloin bites. Delicious. Order online. Skip the dishes, DoorDash. Mr. Mike's, eat locally. Enjoy casually. Trev, who's playing today, buddy? Who do we got?
Playing today, we've got Jim Bro and birthday boy Kaiser.
We got 2 guys playing?
No,
he's the guy that's
the gym bro.
bragging about going to the gym.
Oh, Kaiser, he's
30th
man,
birthday.
This guy,
man.
he's off to Marmot for his birthday.
Looking to make it 30 in a row.
Oh, imagine if you. Oh, wow, 30 for 30.
It's a numerical, yeah.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's go to Kaiser. Kaiser, you ready to roll, buddy?
Ready to go, boys.
Hey, and happy 38th birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How was the gym?
It was good. Got a good pump in.
Leg day or what?
No, leg day once a month.
Oh man, you must be jacked up top, eh? just rip. All right, here we go. Trevor, start the ticker after I read the first question. Good luck, man. Who did the Canadian men's hockey team beat yesterday?
Czechia.
How many goals did Czechia score?
0.
Who was Canada's goalie yesterday?
Binnington.
Who does Canada play today?
Switzerland.
Is Kasperi Kapanen from Finland or Sweden?
Finland.
Boom. 5 for 5 for the birthday boy, Kaiser.
No! Oh my God. Damn it, Shake, stop it!
They are going to remember that AM radio is a viable and modern source for news and entertainment. Totally. People don't listen to AM like they used to. Seems like it's more about FM and color TV. That's stupid. It sure is, Kevin.
I'm stoked. You stoked?
I'm stoked.
Just stoked.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
Cannot come to my house. No, not today.
Congratulations to Kaiser. 30th birthday. Off to Marmot with some buddies.
He's on cloud 9.
And they're going to be like, I can't believe you won kind of easy trivia, man. You're on fire today.
Yeah.
Hit the gym earlier. Who does he think he is? Zacticum? Ice Cube? That's it's a pretty impressive day. What a day. That guy's already accomplished more than most of you are going to accomplish all day. The Godfather's here? A Godfather Friday?
Oh, no,
I was
it
going
just
to say,
keeps getting better.
I didn't see The Godfather in a while.
I woke up this morning, and you're right. I think it's been pre-Christmas since he's like, because you said he's been busy at work and everything.
Yeah, the Godfather is my ex-brother-in-law, Troy.
Yeah.
Who likes to pop by on Fridays, but we
Wasn't
haven't
even
seen
at
him.
Super Bowl.
We haven't seen him in like over a month.
He heard Ben Stick was coming in, I'm sure.
That must have been what it is. He's going to be pissed when we're kind of low on beer in the beer fridge.
Yeah.
We got a lot of those Dillons, but we're running a little bit low on beer.
we never
Ben
had
Stick
one
about to change the game. Big Uke text in. It says, McDavid in game 1 of the Olympics was truly like a scarecrow. Outstanding in his field. I feel like, Big Uke, did you come up with that on your own? Or is that like a scarecrow joke that other people have made in other times? If you have a question for 3 questions too many, send it in.
You go make yourself at home there, Troy.
We need one more. We need one more question for 3 questions too many. So let's send those over, and then we'll get to the red and white breakfast coming up here as well. And then Saker, Marmot Basin Snow Report, Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week.
Where's the beer? Yes.
I know. All right, let's get into it. 3 questions too many. Lieutenant Derek, do you have a liner for the segment?
Yes, 3 questions too many. Brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he has check yes or no stuck in his head. Park Mazda, dealer for life.
All right, let's get into it. Question number 1. Is there a chance that this tournament ends up being Connor McDavid's ultimate career peak? Trav, what do you think?
Yeah.
You think so?
It's always a
It's
chance.
gonna be tough because we're hoping he delivers a Stanley Cup here.
Yeah, like that's true. Like if not, because like what's Sid most known for? The golden goal.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yes, you're right. But Sid also, if you were to ask Sid, would he say his back-to-back Stanley Cups?
But the points
What would
record
he
too.
take? And see, like
What
if
points record?
McDavid gets like
McDavid,
15 points.
Oh yeah,
and if he has a golden goal moment, for sure.
So if McDavid goes, let's say, sets the all-time Olympics NHL points record.
First time in 12 years.
Puts up like 15 points or something.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this for 12 years.
Right.
Gets a golden goal moment.
Yeah.
And wins the gold medal. Is that the best his career ever? And so I listened to that Rewatchables podcast. They call it Apex Mountain.
Ooh.
Like, is this,
That's the peak.
could this be Apex Mountain for Connor McDavid? Or does that come when he wins a Conn Smythe in 2 years and a Stanley Cup?
I don't know, man. Like doing this, repping your country, been so vocal about it. If he checks off all those boxes, I mean, it's tough to like, and you know, him separating himself, doing whatever he does on an Oilers team, yeah, that's one thing. But being able to do that against the best players in the world is.
And you're not getting national commercials run out every year of you doing, you know what I mean? Like that.
Like, I don't know. Obviously, I think if he wins the cup here in Edmonton, that might mean more to him. But in like 20 years' time, looking back in his career, he'd be like, yeah, that was probably my
that was my peak. That was my peak hockey.
He
looked so good yesterday.
He did.
Like he should have had 5 points. Like he almost looked like he does in the NHL, where you're like, this guy should be in a different league.
Yeah.
Like he was that good yesterday.
Yeah, man.
That
was playoff McDavid.
This is a good question. Like, is this peak? Will this tournament be peak Connor McDavid? How old is he? He's 29.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's getting into his 30s.
Oh.
He's still going to be amazing.
That was scary.
But like this could be like his prime 4 or 5 years that he's in right now.
Yeah. He's a cherry.
I think there's a decent chance this could be peak McDavid that we see in this event. 780-218-9999 if you want to chime in on that. If you're watching over on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up for us and chime in on these questions as well. Question number 2. Who's the person that you would trust most at EST to steer for you on a two-man luge?
And that's the front person?
Well, I don't know. Whoever's in charge of the steering. I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. But which one, who would you trust the most?
Isn't it all in like a track anyways? Like, don't you kind of...
No, you can go up and...
you can.
No.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm thinking of something else.
That's how the difference... That's why it's different, right?
Steering. You said you know, Chip. You got...
Yeah, like I trust all you guys. I really do.
That's nice.
I absolutely
But you have to pick one.
But, and like, anyone that I don't pick, like Zach, he's going to be like, why didn't you pick me, man?
Well, he is now because you brought him up.
Yeah, but I'd trust this guy with my life. Glue guy. Absolutely.
Glue guy.
If he gave me, like, if everyone gave me the speech and said, Trev, I know you're scared, but look at me. I got you. Like, something about glue guy saying that, I'd be like, you know what? I absolutely trust you right now.
If
Zach said that, I'd be like, get out of here.
I've rode shotgun with glue guy in his farm truck before. Or we went to pick up propane or whatever.
Okay.
And he could steer, like he
was good.
He handled those corners, like he could.
And I drove.
You can drive a farm truck? I could drive a farm truck when I was 12.
I'm just saying. But I haven't seen you.
And I drove him to the fun spiel. He trusts me, so I trust him.
Wow, you got a real connection with glue guy, hey?
Hot Tub Peekaboo!
Hot Tub Peekaboo, if you're new to the show, was a song written about a hot tub experience with Trev and Glue Guy.
Bones says anyone but Reed. Those glasses will fog up.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Reed. Reed, I think, is a very safe driver. I think you're going to need somebody with a bit of an edge.
Yeah, you got to
this thing.
safe.
Yeah. I'll say Glue Guy's a great answer. I think I might throw Gager in there as well.
Gager, yeah. Like
I've got some money invested with Gager.
Yeah.
Like I trust Gager. I hope I trust Gager. I think he's giving me a nice return on my investment.
Loves F1.
Yeah.
Probably has a simulator.
Boom. That makes sense.
He's used to going fast.
That makes a lot of sense too.
He's got good hands.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this on the racing topic. NASCAR is only turns.
Yeah.
And who loves NASCAR here? I mean, that's Hernan Salas.
Yeah, but I don't want.
He's the king of the turn.
I don't want to be rolling down the two-man luge with Nanso and being like, "Hey, man, we should turn here." And he goes, "Just a sec, let me check with Dahmer."
Yeah.
Show's over.
Show's over. Hey, Zach, put it in the SD file. Episode of the year.
Yeah, Zach. This is
well played. You had that. And
I laid that out nice.
Great delivery.
I laid that one out nice.
Stuck the landing.
Oh, man.
Man, that was good.
Had to happen. Yeah, so I'll go Gager. Here's a good one. Question number 3 from Hampton Steve. If you had to perform an ice dance routine at the Olympics, which EST original song would you choose to dance to? All right, so you're out there, your ice dance. Let's say you're doing it with you're dancing with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. You have to choose one of our EST songs to dance to do a routine to. What are you choosing? Trev, get in on this too. What are you going to choose? I think I know where I'd go. I think I'd go here.
Oh,
First watch.
These counts? These
like
count.
this. Yeah, these ones count too.
Okay.
Like this just This feels like ice dance.
Majestic.
So I'd probably go first watch. But what do you got? We got goal songs, we got home run songs, we got a bunch.
That'd be the Russell Martin home run song.
The Log Driver's Waltz.
Awesome.
For Canada? Imagine you roll out there and they start playing the Log Driver's Waltz and you do a routine to this?
That would be good.
I mean, the whole video is pretty much you're dressed up like the characters on the thing.
We work on the river.
I'll take the gold now, thank you.
They'll be in the town, and we all like to waltz
with the log driver.
It's this ball deep to center. Fowler is on the run at the track, looking up. Goodbye, home run. Russell Martin.
He goes burning down and down.
That would work. That would work for ice dance. Trev, what are you thinking, buddy?
Oh, okay. Man,
Bobby LaFrench says Springer's Dinger. This could be a very provocative ice dance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of hip thrusting.
Then from the brewery, and he's going to be on the show in like 20 minutes. He says he danced to We Built This Smitty.
That's good.
You got to be on his way in.
What's the one techno Blue Jays, like where just the bass drops, and then LT all of a sudden says Simeon?
Oh, Marcus
Simeon.
Marcus Simeon. Yeah.
That's going to be your choice of all the songs? You're going to go Marcus Simeon home run song?
Yeah, I would just go hard.
Trev, just out there on the ice, just go crazy.
Fronting up to the judges.
I don't like your chances, man.
Dude, just doing everything. Super fast splits.
Marcus Simeon. Marcus Simeon.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
The judges would be like, okay, respect.
It'd blow their mind.
Yeah. Nothing like we've ever seen before.
Just going crazy.
A lot of robot stuff.
Yeah, the fastest robot you ever did see.
The fastest robot you ever saw in your entire life. Surveyor Brett says first watch, so epic. This text comes in, says hot tub peekaboo for sure. Colton says my humps, it gets the people going. That's a good one. I know where you're coming from. It's provocative. Nobody knows what it means. Blades of Glory. I should probably watch that during the Olympics here as well. I know one that would work for Rick. This one would work.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
Just put it on loop and you're just
No, just once around. The shortest.
No, that's it.
You just go out there and do this center ice.
All right. Here is Eric Holt. They call him the lieutenant. And this is a routine he calls plywood. Let's get a look at it.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
Wow, I really nailed it there. Really nailed it.
10s all around.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Rams fan says, I take any of LTE's old Club Beat Loop remixes. That's a good one.
Tough to dance to those.
Cash is in, who hit that Bernie Nichols auto patch on the show earlier today.
Congratulations.
He's flying high. He said he would go with the Frozen Connor Brown song. That's a good one too. Where is that?
Browner? Do you want to score a goal, man? Come
that
on,
one would work. I like that one. T-Mac texts in and says, why is that guy in a Dalmatian suit dancing to the Marcus Simeon home run song?
Have to be full Dalmatian.
Full Dalmatian. I'm surprised I didn't say that.
I mean, you could do that one. You should just run it back.
Yeah.
In your Dalmatian costume. That makes sense.
Stretching it.
You know what we should do? Next year we should get the ice at some small rink, go to Tipton or something. And each of us at EST has to do a dance.
Oh boy.
To one of the songs.
I'd like that.
We all skate at different levels. I think it would be funny.
It would be funny.
I think they call that good content in the business.
Well, that's great content, baby.
All right, let's dive into a red and white breakfast, shall we? I said Edmonton Oilers.
Hey.
Canada going against Switzerland. The red and white breakfast brought to you by GCL Diesel, providers of best diesel engine components around. From turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors, they are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and the northern Alberta area for over 50 years. If I was Canada, I'd probably just do the exact same thing I did yesterday.
Show up. I mean, that's my key to a victory
They were
today.
great yesterday. McDavid with Wilson and Celebrini, McKinnon, Suzuki, and Hagel. That was Trev's one nitpick earlier in the show. Didn't necessarily love that line. Crosby was Stone and Marner. How about Mark Stone burying one, hey?
Stonesy.
Silencing all of us who were like, it's too slow to be on the team.
Have you seen his high fives?
He loves high fives.
Couldn't stop talking about it.
People were talking. He's a big high five guy.
Do you wrench in a Seth Jarvis for today?
No.
Okay.
Are his buddies there yet? Has Air Canada flown his buddies there yet? Horvat between Reinhardt and Marchand. And then they would mix Bennett in there as well. And I liked the Bennett, Marchand, Reinhardt line. That makes a lot of sense. Taves, Makar, Harley, Doughty, Theodore, Parayko, and Sanheim with Morrissey obviously likely out of the lineup here. See Logan Thompson today. As for Switzerland, here's what Switzerland will be bringing to the table. Heischer with Thurkoff and Fiala. Malgin with Niederreiter and Andrighetto. Puis Suter with Timo Meyer and Kurashev.
Punch me, Puis.
Jaeger with Berchi and Damian Riat. Roman Josi with Andrea Glauser. Jonas Siegenthaler, Dean Kukin, JJ Moser, Michael Fora. Hey, Fora. He's a Davos guy. And then Christian Marty and Sandro Schmid, the extras. Who can't play today? You got anybody who can't play today on this list?
Yeah, well, for Team Canada, you mentioned Josh Morrissey listed officially as day-to-day. Cerulean point out. For Switzerland, they're all good to go. None of them are not tough enough to play hockey.
A healthy Switzerland club.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting. What's your key to a victory, buddy?
Show up.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to go through the motions pretty hard to somehow blow this game.
Again, this is whatever. Like, I don't know, neutralize Nico Heischer. Yeah, you can only hope to contain him, I guess, in Kevin Fiala.
I'd say this. I would say pound Roman Josi early and often.
Ah, okay.
Okay, get Roman Josi off his game. You saw McDavid come out yesterday and kind of set the tone physically.
Sure.
Let's do it again.
Cash says, wow, I hit a banger this morning. I slept in and only tuned in now. LOL.
Well, it was Bernie Nichols. LOL.
Well, the banger.
So yesterday I predicted McDavid would get 2 points. He got 3. Today I'm going to predict he gets 3 more.
So he'll get 4.
And then he'll get 4. Yeah.
I see.
All right, let's get to a sports update. Then we're going to call Brent Stake, find out what's happening to the world's longest hockey game. And then we'll get to your Marmot Basin Stowe report, Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the week. If you're listening on the radio, we'll be right back. Couple commercials, quick traffic update. Online, here's the update.
Canada's men's hockey team look to improve to 2-0 later this afternoon when they take on Switzerland. Puck drop 1-10. Canada opening the tournament with a 5-0 victory over Czechia yesterday. 2 games in the books already. Slovakia 3-2 over Italy and Finland defeating Sweden 4-1. Later on, in about 10 minutes, Czechia will face France. Canada's women's team, they will take on Germany tomorrow at 8:40 in quarterfinals action. Over to curling. Can tell you right now, in the 9th end, Canada trailing the USA 7-5. Canada does have hammer. They are in skip stones as Rachel Homan looks to improve to 2-0. Brad Jacobs improving to 2-0 earlier today with a 6-3 win over the USA. Jacobs Rink will take on 0-2 Sweden later this morning at 11:05. Canada's medal count standing at 7 with 3 silver and 4 bronze. The Edmonton Oil Kings in action tonight. They're down in Calgary to battle the Hitmen at 7. Those 2 teams will go at it again tomorrow night up here at Rogers Place. Puck drop 7 o'clock as well. LeBron James becoming the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. He had 28 points last night in a 124-104 Lakers victory over the Mavs as the NBA will break for All-Star Weekend. The Toronto Blue Jays making a move this morning. They acquire outfielder Jesus Sanchez from the Astros in exchange for Joey Loperfido. Jays will open their Grapefruit League schedule next Saturday at home to the Phillies. And Nick Taylor finished opening round tied for 7th at 7 under par at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am yesterday. Hour 3 of the Nielson Show continues next here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Breaking a bed. making hacky sacks. Trev won't let us stop. Grandma in the sweatshop, sweating through a shirt. She finally just had to blur. My fingers hurt.
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 Get back to work. What a jerk. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. Get back to work. What a jerk.
My fingers hurt.
The hacky sack queen. Grandson just told me she just works and works until her fingers hurt.
All right, it's 8:33 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for listening. If you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM this morning, thank you very much for being here. Tell your friends that the Nielson Show is back on the radio better than ever. If you're watching on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up for us. And if you are listening on TuneIn or iHeart, tell your buddies how easy it is to stream the show. Holman just threw her final rock in the ninth end. She's down 7-5. Risk, I missed what happened before. Did they take the double? Did they do the double? They're trying to get on this one hard here. There we go. We'll slide that in. So it'll be tied.
No, 3.
No, it'll be up 8.
Yeah.
All right, so they got 3. So they're up 8-7 going into the 10th. All right. The world's longest hockey game started over a week ago, and the boys are still rolling out at Sakers Acres. Let's reconnect him with Brent Saker. He's in the middle of a shift, but he's got his phone, and he's going to hop on here. We'll find out how things are going. Saker, good morning, buddy. How you doing?
How you doing, bud? If we can do this and we can chat for about another 20 minutes, that'd be great, so I don't have to get back out there.
I was going to say, you're in no hurry to get back out of the ice.
In no hurry.
How's it been? Man, I've been following along, and obviously this weather, I mean, having played in the game with you 3 times, that warm weather is just as much of a pain in the ass as the really cold stuff. So how difficult has it been for you guys over the last week or so?
It's been tough because it's trying to skate through kind of sludge or whatever you want to call it is hard on the legs, and it increases the risk for injuries, and getting backwards is almost impossible kind of things because you don't want to hurt yourself. But we're adapting. Our legs are a little more tired. Now the Zamboni crew, as always, is doing a great job. We've scraped probably about 8 inches of ice off since we started this game. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. But it's going. We're going. We're not quitting because of that.
The backwards skating thing's not big for you because you can't skate backwards anyway, right?
Good point. Good point.
Matt, so is this the warmest game that you've had?
Yeah, for the longest.
Yeah.
We've been lucky where it's been minus 20 for a couple of days and minus 5, plus 5, that kind of stuff, and it goes up and down thanks to Alberta. And then, we, of course, during the COVID game last year, we hit minus 63. So we've been through it all, but the weather never been this warm for this long kind of thing. And it has its good points, too. Our spirits are good. We've had more people kind of come out due to the weather and whatnot. So, and that's our favorite, as you know, Dusty. That's just having people in the stands is incredible. Sharon, we had some kids here the other day from the school, and that's the best, man. When you see that and people are cheering and people have signs, "Go Dad," and all that kind of stuff, it just warms your heart. And we know that outside of the cage, there's a whole bunch of people cheering us on.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of people text into the show who've been on their way out to or coming back from refereeing shifts and things like that. We had a guy text in today, so it's good to see a lot of people getting out there and supporting you. Looking to raise $1 million. Where are you at right now, Saker? And what's I think I saw a challenge pop up yesterday. What do you got going on?
Yeah, it was incredible. We had an anonymous donor for $100,000. There was a bit of a time limit on it, and I'm not sure exactly where we are in that time, but it's coming up soon where that person will match. So if you give $5, that's automatically a $10 donation, up to $100,000. So, I mean, in my mind, and I love this community and city and stuff. They'll raise 100, and we're going to get another 100 from whoever's donated. And if that person's listening, I just want to say thank you, and I'm crying because that's incredible. So I do appreciate it.
Saker, how many more hours you guys got? How many more days? Just go until Monday?
Yeah, Monday at 6 p.m. or 6 p.m.-ish. No, as you know, Brenda, my sister, she never really tells us when it's over, right. And she won't say until Guinness says stuff and whatnot. That's a secret that only she knows. But around 6 o'clock on Monday.
Excellent, Saker, man. Best of luck. Keep grinding, and we'll talk to you soon.
And I promise you, when we're done this interview, I'm going to pretend to talk for another 10 minutes.
See you later, buddy. Love you, man. There you go. That's
Thanks, buddy.
That's Brent Sake. He's an absolute beauty. This one, the one of the three that I played in, we had about 3 or 4 day warm stretch where it was tough. Like you can barely stop. He said they shaved off 8 inches of ice already just because they weren't able to flood for like a lot of these days. So hop online, find the world's longest hockey game, make a donation. It's all sponsored by Booster Juice. I think Booster Juice donated like $150,000, which is awesome as well. And yeah, it's tough. What those guys are going through right now, it's like the worst thing ever.
Great poke on the backward skating as well.
I mean, I played on Saker's line, I think twice. I played a lot of hockey with Sake.
Yeah.
And, he doesn't really play hockey outside the world's longest hockey game.
You can use the ice as a bit of a reason, I guess, this time.
No, so that was a good time. Anyway, they've got, today's Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Actually, the Godfather who popped by here, he's played in the world's longest baseball game a couple times. They're trying to raise $1 million. And when they do these games and doing them in the past, they focus on getting a certain machine that will help people beat cancer here in our city. So it's one of the best causes that you can make as far as a donation goes. You can go to albertacancer.ca/event, world's-longest-hockey-game-2026 and donate over there. And if you have been getting some time to get out there and volunteer, it's a great cause. They going through the slush and stuff for most of this game has probably sucked big time. El Presidente says, my assistant coach is playing it. The team is going to go out tomorrow and visit him as well. Jay texts in, says, boys, my doctor, Dr. Zandu, said that CAR T cell is a silver bullet for blood cancers like mine. What these people are doing is life-changing. Mm-hmm. So that's what it is. Like Saker has been committed to this for a long time, lost a bunch of people in his life. His wife is father to cancer, and I think they've raised over $7 million through these programs, and it all just gets new equipment at the Cancer Institute. So keep those donations rolling in as well. And hey, it's a long weekend. If you got some time this weekend, swing on out, cheer them on. They absolutely love when people are out there.
It's a benefit of the nice weather as well, too. I mean,
it's
not
nice.
Good on the ice, but for you to go out and watch. And,
what's the weather like this weekend?
I think it's still going to be okay.
It would be nice if they could finish strong with like some good floods.
I think by Monday or whatever it starts to, so Saturday 0, Sunday -2, and then Monday -8.
Those are the lows, though, right?
Those are the highs.
Oh, I'm seeing a high of 7 on Monday. And like 6 and 9 through the weekend. Well, anyway, make a donation. Help those guys and girls out. I think there's 2 women playing in the game this year as well. All right, let's. We got that beer music. Let's dive into Sobeys Safeway Liquor. Actually, let's bang out a quick snow report first. Let's go snow report. Find out what's happening up at Marmot.
Kaiser, if you're listening.
Kaiser's on the way in.
So stoked. Like, I don't even, winter's here. You know, this is the first time we've been up. I'm stoked. You stoked? Just stoked.
Yes.
I mean, it came down last night, a good 5 inches?
Last night, I think so. Something like that, and a couple feet the day before.
We've got a 5-foot base with 5 inches of freshie on top.
Snow in the forecast, which is supposed to continue into the weekend up at Marmot. Temperatures remain mild with highs of -6, -8, -12, and -9 Friday through Monday. Refresh of snow at the beginning of the week has added a nice soft layer across the entire mountain. Family Day weekend is here, and they're encouraging everyone to buy lift tickets online and then pick up at the box located outside the rentals at their lower chalet. Family package is valid all weekend long as well, and kids 12 and under ski free on the Monday of the long weekend up at Marmot.
Makes my day.
Great. What's the latest here, Rick? What are we looking at? Good or bad for Canada?
Here. That was a good shot. Great roll. Freezing up to that red in the 12.
Is it going to be tied at 8?
This is going to be tight.
Uncle Jesse texts in and says, love hearing from Sake. He's the biggest beauty. I was out of his place when they were digging trenches for the new shack alongside the rink. One of my most memorable nights. Good work, everyone. I was playing in the game when he built the rink house right next to the rink. And I'd go out there like, oh, we're going to be building the building. And I was like, you know me, I'm like police handy guy. I was like, I'll come out and hold the level.
Yeah.
So I come out and like do just like little odd jobs.
You holding the level even.
Yeah, my hand's shaking. I got other buddies who are out there helping, and they're framing and drywalling.
Sure,
and
yeah.
I'm like, can I empty this bucket for you?
Anyone need a space heater?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not ideal. All right, let's go. Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week, shall we? It's 8:44 on a Friday on the Nielson Show. You know what that means. It is time for Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week. And Ben from Ben Stick is back in studio with us. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, fine as frogs here. How are you?
Good, man. Look at this. Look at this. Is that an original, like, 1976 Canada Cup shirt?
Says here, right?
Yeah, I got off Facebook Marketplace, but the guy seemed like a man of repute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What a find.
Yeah, there's a Bobby Orr one still on there if anyone's looking.
Okay, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube right now and you see how sweet this looks. And what's this one? This is the Gretzky?
This is a Bobby Hull.
Oh, that's the Bobby Hull. I saw
Yeah.
the 9. I was just like, I was thinking Gretzky 9 in World Juniors probably. So that's the Hull, hey? So you chose Hull over Orr?
The person with the Bobby Orr jersey was out of town.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
And I wanted it for this morning. I bought this yesterday.
Love it.
Awesome stuff. All right, so you brought in a bunch of beers for us. I think a lot of people already know a little bit about Ben Stick, but give us the background once again on what you guys got going on.
Yeah, we have a brewery. We used to be on Fort Road, and then we moved to 78th Ave and 98th Street there,
Okay.
on that Happy Beer Street sort of area. We've been around for 10 years. I guess we're the second oldest craft brewery behind Alley Cat now in town. And
congratulations. That's good. Yeah,
thanks.
that's a good run.
Yeah,
that's
still
a good run.
trucking.
He's also been cracking packs. I saw the video of you with the.
What were you cracking?
Oh, there's a Circle K by my house, and I went at 2 a.m. on the internet, and I probably shouldn't have. And they have hockey cards now, and it's a bad habit I've got.
He did his own break. It was great.
Yeah, we were doing breaks this morning. We broke these ones this morning, so I love it, man. All right, let's start with the beer of the week. It is the House Beer English style pub ale in support of. Tell us who's in support of Sturmey, curling out of the Saville.
Yeah, they reached out and we give a little money from this beer to them, and they put our logo big on their jerseys right up there with like Boston Pizza and, you know, real businesses. And it's pretty fun to see. Yeah.
All right. So how long have you guys had this one for?
This one, I believe we started making it last winter.
Okay.
There's 4 of us who brew the beer, and Quinn and Lisa both curl at the Shamrock every week.
Yeah.
And Lisa made this recipe, and it's 4.1%, so it's nice for maybe watching Olympics first thing in the morning.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
It's full flavor, but lighter in alcohol.
That's exactly what we're doing today. So yeah, this is gonna be delicious. Rick, what's happening in this match right now? What do we
Skip
got here?
Stones, Homan is shot. She just laid one in, kind of top of the 4, not touching, but she's lying 1 right now.
Are you worrying about that? The one in the 8? At the back there? Because if they score 2 here, they win, right? The
Yes,
US,
correct. Yeah.
So do you take that one out, or what?
Well,
do you
we'll see what the USA does here. I'm not too sure what. This is gonna be right down to the wire. This is great. I'm glad we have this on during beer of the week.
This thing's absolutely beautiful. Like
It's a work of art.
it looks nice. Like the pour on this, that is a nice color of like a light brown. It's
So it's a little bit nutty, a little toasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we use fancy British malt, and
really,
we've got a nitro tap at the tap room now. We had this on nitro for a while, so it's like a Guinness style pour, and it goes really nice.
so you can do whatever you want onto the nitro tap.
So right now 4:30 p.m. our stout is on there.
That's on there right now. Rick's seeing that stout. He's like, let's go. Okay, cheers to Canadian Olympians, eh?
Yeah.
Let's cheers to it here. Here we go. Oh, man.
Would you say, Dustin, gold medal?
I'd say that this is the gold medal of English-style pale ales. That was, or pub ales. That's really, Rick, you must love this one.
I love it.
Hey,
no,
like
and you hit it on the nose there, pun intended, for getting up early and watching some of the Olympic sports.
Yeah, that
get
is-
that volume down a bit, but it's still.
You want to have that with
full of
a
flavor.
couple pieces of peanut butter toast.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, that's not a bad idea, is it?
Good morning, pairing.
Yeah. Okay, what are you pouring next here? What's next on the list?
So this one is called Ufta. It's a Norwegian farmhouse ale. So this is a couple years ago. It was pretty popular. This sort of Norwegian Kveik yeast that gives sort of fruity, interesting flavors, and a lot of people use them in IPAs. But we wanted to do basically like a blonde ale with it and try and get all the yeast character.
Great
and
nose.
we've made it 3 or 4 years in a row now. And this one is actually for some friends in Camrose who run the Canadian Birkie, the Birkebiner. It's a big cross-country ski race.
Yeah.
And so the big one's in Norway, and Ufta is sort of like a Norwegian expression if you stub your toe or...
Ufta.
Yeah.
I hit my elbow on a door yesterday. I would have said Ufta.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, cheers to the Norwegian Olympians. Sure. Hey, why not? That'd be a nice thing to do. Final stone here from Holman. The U.S. is sitting 2 right now.
Yep.
What's she going to try and take both of those out? Oh, she missed it.
Shoot.
That's it.
So draw in for the win.
Yeah, a draw for the win for the U.S. Oh, she missed it.
She
was looking for. Well, she hasn't curled very well either here today. She's below 80% too.
Americans have been good, but they've been off. Yeah.
So we'd say there for that shot from her, she'd be like,
Ufta. Yeah.
Ufta, yeah. That one's real, man. That one's really good too. Okay, let's keep cruising here.
All right.
Ben Stick has brought the goods.
Let's do this one, just Valentine's Day coming up. This one's called Love Potion 109.
Oh, get you a little in the mood.
Why 109? What's the 109?
So this was a collaboration with Dolly's. You know, Dolly's Cocktails by the Common there above 99.10. And so we brewed this one with them, and we kind of thought it would be a one-off, but they've kept it on tap.
So it's going well for them. So they
and we actually I think Craft Beer Market is putting this on their summer.
Really? Yeah. It looks like a bit of an orange pour to this, or
yeah.
maybe
So
it's
this
just
is
the lighting that I'm seeing here.
A prickly pear grapefruit ale.
Oh, okay. All right. So that makes sense then. Yeah.
They have a prickly pear cocktail that's sort of one of their signatures, and so we thought we'd make a beer that kind of mirrors that. And
Love Potion 109. Cheers to Valentine's Day.
Love Potion
and all
109.
you young and old lovers out there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's frisky. That's a fun. That's a fun taste.
I have to say, I'll say this every once in a while. But this is one of the most unique beers that I've ever tasted.
Yep.
Like, it's delicious, but I don't know if we've ever had that combination.
That initial
is
flavors.
delicious.
Yeah.
That one blew my mind. That is, it kind of feels like a Valentine's beer.
Yeah, we're going to have on Valentine's Day, we're going to have a cask of the stout infused with cinnamon hearts. And then on the Sunday of long weekends, often on that Happy Beer Street, we do have an event where every brewery does something unique.
Okay.
And so we're going to have a cask of this, but kind of margarita-fy it. So we dumped some tequila in it.
Really?
And so we're going to have a cask,
some tequila.
We're going to have a cask of that on Sunday. Yeah.
Well, that'll be a good time then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one really got me. That was good. Love Potion 109, the prickly pear and grapefruit ale. All right, let's keep rolling. Might as well get to it. Who did this can? This can is awesome.
Yeah, my wife Jenna designed that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then that's a nice thing to say. You can tell her, hey, Dusty loved the Love
Yeah.
Potion 109 can. That's good.
Yeah, when I used to give tours, I'd always joke that was the best Tinder swipe I ever made. She designs our cans, and yeah, we've been married for 3 or 4 years now.
When you like on the profile before you swiped right, did it say I designed cans? And you're like, this is perfect.
Yeah. Not that I remember, but
all right, what do we got next? What's this green one here? What's this?
So we're just about out of this one at the brewery.
Okay.
But I was here not too long ago and brought all the regular course, so I'm trying to bring some different stuff.
that makes sense.
And
yeah.
so this is put it in H. It's a Hefeweizen.
Okay.
So like a German wheat beer. And my partner Patrick, it's a pretty obscure Simpsons reference. And
Crazy Vaclav's auto yard.
You know what's best though, and it's your call. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. And I'm always surprised how many people get it because I had to look it up on YouTube to get it.
Well, cheers to the Simpsons.
Yeah.
They're still going, right?
Put it in age.
Yeah.
So there's no fruit in this, but the yeast with the wheat kind of gives some banana-y
There's
sort
a
of clovey notes.
strong banana finish on this thing. Yeah. Big time. Wow. Yeah.
And so we're almost out of the brewery, but that one's still in liquor stores. And
Okay.
so-
All right. That's good. And then
and then
is that
here,
the
we'll
stout?
finish it off with, this 4:30 p.m. This is actually the first beer we ever brewed.
Really? So you guys started with a stout?
Yeah, we thought we were going to test out our new brewing system and yeah, this is one of the recipes we've been working on, and it gets dark at 4:30 in the middle of winter.
That's
so
true.
sort
That
of-
makes sense.
The names are all great. They all have a little tie-in and stuff. And a lot of people loving the obscure Simpsons.
I think you
reference
guys
as well.
come up with just good things, and you're like, let's make a name. Like you come up with the names first, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
now let's make a beer that fits this.
Yeah, name
This
it's the
one.
hardest
This
part.
one is like pitch black. Like this is as dark as you'll see.
So when we started, a lot of people were making like 6-7% big strong stouts, and there wasn't that many craft lower alcohol stouts around. And so this one's 4.5%, and we were like,
4.5% on a stout.
If the sun's going down at 4:30 and you're putting a long shift on the bar stool,
4.5,
this is something you can have.
4:30.
Yeah, a few of. That's all.
Well, it's all clicking in. Yeah.
That makes. Okay, cheers to the long weekend, shall we?
Ah,
Long
yes,
weekend.
sir.
eh?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into this one here.
Oh,
That's some dark chocolate.
He's our big dark beer guy.
Stole
What do
my
you
heart.
Oh.
And I'd like to,
Making me
Dusty
blush.
gave me, I've eaten 12 of them, but I'd like to give you the final chocolate heart for coming in on Valentine's Day. man,
that's
because you're
beautiful. Thank
such
you
a good
so
guest
much.
On the,
You're not asking him if he can be your Valentine, right? Because I gave it to you.
I didn't.
I said, you're my Valentine.
We stuffed a kiss
Okay,
on the
I just
lips.
want to make sure, yeah. If you give me 3 more of these beers, I will kiss you on the lips.
So you can get this as like sort of a nitro pour, like a Guinness style pour at the tap room right now.
That would add to it, but alone
Okay,
it's just that's a
explain that
perfect
to me,
stout.
boys. Like, how does that change it?
So normally beer CO2 gives it the bubbles.
Yep.
But a nitro pour, it doesn't absorb into the beer so much, but makes it sort of get a big, thick, pillowy, creamy head on it. And so when you drink one of those beers, once you get past the thick, pillowy head, there's not that much carbonation, but it's just the luxury of the foam is sort of the big draw.
All right, but the beer of the week is that one. It is on 4 for $12.49 at Sobeys and Safeway Liquor. So you want to go pick up the Bent Stick House Beer. Fits in nicely with the Olympics. Unfortunately, our Canadian women couldn't get it done today. They lost to the Americans this morning. And Homan looked pissed off basically the entire time. So she'll be bouncing back.
I don't think I've ever seen her happy.
No?
No, she's always pissed.
Well, no, yeah.
She's very serious.
Yeah.
That's how you become one of the best in your sport.
She took her bag and got out of
You
it.
gotta be super serious, yeah. Excellent. All right. You want to stick around for the final 4 minutes of the show or what? You're a listener. What's up?
I have a lot of fun here. Sure.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's get into the wrap for William Huff. If you want, by the way, text us Beer Me at 780-218. Most of you know the assignment, but Beer Me at 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Gift certificates to Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is up for grabs. Text Beer Me right now to 780-218-9999. Colton texts in and says, I had a house beer just last night. That's some good juice. Okay, good. I like to hear that. The wrap is brought to you by William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, get it done at William Huff. They've been doing it since 1952. Rick, what did we learn on the show today, buddy?
Oh, Jays made a deal.
They did
And
make a
it's
deal.
got you
Jesus
and a lot
Sanchez.
of people. A lot of people are excited.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay, because I was kind of excited.
Both in the
even though-
nasty chat in. I want to see the Sailor text in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Sanchez hit a 480-foot home run in 2024. I'm so excited. I told you I can't stop watching highlights. Next, Tio Hernandez.
Oh my goodness. I think we might have to have a home run song for this
Already.
guy.
Yeah, before Grapefruit League even gets
Before
underway.
it even gets
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
Oh that's exciting. Trev, what'd you learn on the show today, buddy?
What did I learn? Well, I learned we lost to the Americans. I learned that I am your Valentine.
You are my Valentine. We did a threesome for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's cool.
I asked both of you to be my Valentine.
Would you like to kiss us on the lips too?
Yeah.
We could have a three-way.
That's a good idea.
That'd be great.
I brought a bottle of champagne.
Oh, nice.
Inspired by Wild Things that I watched earlier in the week. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we can recreate the.
All right, let's get to your sound of the day. Let's go sound of the week. Let's run it back with. Well, actually, I mean, you pick a song. What do you want to hear? You want to hear a goal song? You want to hear like an AI song? What do you think? Like,
whoa.
I mean, I'm a big Ryan Smith fan. It's the only tattoo
we
I
built
have.
this Smitty. You laid it out. All right, here we go. Sound of the day. We built this Smitty.
Thank you.
We built this Smitty on greasy eagles. Built this Smitty. We built this Smitty on greasy eagles. Everybody knows him, best mullet in the league. You probably know that he never gets fatigued. Face first in the corner.
I didn't realize it was almost 9 o'clock. We gave you a little bit of We Built This Smitty, but we got to get moving along. We got to get you back to Classic Rock over on 95.7. Let's get to your Royal Pizza text of the day.
Royal Pizza, still making it rain.
I want to go back to Coach Mike earlier today. Craig Button is the John Wick of sports talk.
Wow.
Hey, he just came in, was killing everybody today. Craig Button was absolutely awesome today. If you missed it, go back and check it out. Craig was incredible. We're going to get back to Classic Rock over on 95.7. Moist Push. That's coming up. That's going to be on the way. I'll be back with the Lock Shop at 11 today. You want to kiss me on the lips?
Kiss me on the lips.
Hey, Trev, here's what we'll do. Right in the YouTube thing. We're going to pretend to kiss on the lips. Cut it away right before we kiss on the lips.
No, kiss on the lips.
It's Valentine's Day. A kiss on the lips for my good friend.